Yo, yo.
Bro, why did they got me as offline?
Yo, yo.
Okay, so let's select the new stream. Not this one. Alright, we good. We are good. Now we wait. I gotta see something. Kai Sinat draft. Agent.
I picked the perfect time. What the? Damn.
Bro, this too funny. Check it out. Smile.
I'm your host, Tampa Jones Jr. I'm joined alongside by Bryce the Flight Jefferson
What the
and
fuck
Bubba
is
Down.
this, bro?
Players. We're excited for tonight.
The
This
fuck
an
is
unprecedented
this, bro?
draft For an unprecedented league filled with unprecedented players. Now, the biggest news of the night, guys, is that Kai Sinat has entered the draft. He pledged he's no longer going to stream and switch to playing basketball.
Yeah, I'm not too sure what to expect out of Kai tonight. Basically, it's a little hit or miss. We haven't seen that much evidence of him playing basketball at all. So let's see how that goes tonight.
Yeah, I definitely agree with Bob on that one because I don't know if he can bring that same hard work and dedication that he had with streaming, bring it over to the hardwood floor. That's just kind of hard for me to question. No, I don't know.
Now, I've heard he's been practicing very hard off the court.
What the fuck is this, bro?
Trainers, and he's really
Dedication and commitment that it takes for him to stay
Yo,
consistent.
let's start seeing the fucking
Oh,
face.
look, it says, let me move myself.
Bro, he's the
Not me.
first pick. Hell.
on the court and off
Y'all
the court.
niggas
Confidence.
fuck.
Yeah, that's what I'm talking about.
Yeah, you definitely will fly on your.
Beyonce, I always speak about
Feeling tonight.
Thank you.
stuff like that. You feel what I say,
You
yo?
already get a pick.
That chain.
Because if you don't believe in confidence in yourself,
Court and off. Bubba, you
that old
just turned. Man, he's looking fly.
definitely, I'm loving the fit.
Yeah, speaking of fits,
You
man.
remind me of me, man.
Yeah, I was just
Check
about to
him
say.
out.
I was just about to say
Hey,
the same
oh,
thing.
Yeah, that's what I'm talking about.
Yeah,
Dog, the
definitely
production
will fly
behind
on
this shit
your
is
draft
crazy.
night. What inspired your outfit?
Man, I just was big. I was just so big into fashion. Like back in school, I loved.
Okay, they're on the clock.
I
8
loved
seconds.
dressing. I always say,
Oh, exactly.
chat. You feel me? I got to put up on my phone
Thank
and
you.
stuff like that. You feel?
What is going on? Did he get a pick or something?
Nike's like,
You have it here.
Thank you so much. Appreciate it.
No doubt I'm third
nigga said
pick.
25K fine.
So you put it on the floor for Kai himself. He says he's humble, but then goes on bragging. I personally think that's the type of player you need in today's game to be successful face of the franchise. You have to play with confidence. You have to be how Kai's being. And I gotta say, oh, sorry, Kai's entering the room. I can't even hear it myself. I think there's no way that he's not an early pick in this draft.
Yeah, I mean, he definitely has the swag. He definitely has the charisma. I don't know how this is going to translate on the actual
What the
basketball.
fuck am I watching?
I agree with that, but I'm
How
loving
you
this
gonna
game.
hate on the nigga nonstop? What is the nigga gonna let?
Yeah, they do.
Pop that
He's
shit out your
definitely gonna be
fucking
boss
mouth,
off.
nigga.
Absolutely.
For
It
sure.
seems like Kai is watching his own stream on the floor. Man.
Bro.
I don't know
LBA
if it's ego
stands for Little
confidence, a little bit
Ballers
of both.
Association.
A little. What the fuck did you say?
Yo, go get.
evening, everyone. Break that down. Why is that?
You gonna get to the fucking pick?
Not lying.
I could go on. But
No, we don't
basketball-
want that shit,
Look,
bro.
you got 24 draft is the acting commissioner of the Little Ballers Association.
Little Ballers Association.
So let's get this.
Pre-Kai. It's New York. Pre-Kai.
With the first overall pick in the 2024 LBA draft, the New York Sky select Rashad Lee.
No, what the fuck? Who the fuck is that? Bro, stop it.
Bro, 10-year-old picked him of Kai.
Hey, boy, stop it, man. Cut it out, my nigga. Cut it out. This guy?
Yo, chat, is it a
How
bust?
old is he?
What are we thinking? Is this a reach or what? A steal? Is the future LeBron or what?
For them, but this one's a lot of fun. I hope you
Fly
got
quest.
popcorn because this one should be absolute cinema as we go into
Flash
it.
fire.
It is a FlyQuest roster that is a shock to be here in the lower bracket, to be honest, after they fell so early in that round two. But Flashfire are a lower bracket team, a little bit of unknown coming through here to try to upset this big org.
Yeah, I mean, listen, with FlyQuest, there's a lot flying at you fast here, and we've got a good
Spark
matchup. I'm
save.
excited. Obviously, guys, they made it to that final.
Yeah,
in the
they
Invitational.
have to
They
ban
nearly,
Adam,
at
bro.
one point, looked like they could win the whole
They
thing.
know. They
and
fucking
you guys have a
know.
lot of names you know, you love. Look
But I
out
don't
for the
think
great
they play
duels here
Adam
in
on this
Gaston,
map.
and just fantastic at
They only play him
the
in
Tank Roll
Domination.
Vanguard with Spark Chief. Now, right away, we've got Wolverine going down immediately in the Protect there on Groot. Spark Chief has been loving his Groot, so I expect to see him play that.
Yeah, I think the Groot for Spark Chief has been just so pivotal, and there is a massive difference between Groot plays that we've seen in the tournament itself. I think Spark Chief has been one of those that we can kind of always keep an eye on. The second ban that was the
Namor, no hella.
Flashfire.
Who even plays Namor on this team? Energy, I guess, but Energy's not gonna play
Listen,
Namor
the stakes
over
are just
Hela,
so much more when you're facing elimination, especially when you're
telling
as good as FlyQuest, right? That, you know, they're telling themselves they're not even meant to be here. Like, how did this happen?
FlyQuest is the
And
type
so
of team
they're
that
gonna be, I mean, look
switches
for them just to lock in fully,
or
and we
switches
get another
players
Psylocke
depending
ban.
on. I
This is
think
I love to see
the
it.
game mode domination. They always go with Adios instead of Energy.
Backline access that you can provide in the pressure.
They run some
gives
goofy
you off
shit.
of point as well.
They ran Jet one time.
Looking at Light though, I
They
have to
often
say,
run triple
this
support
man
with Adam.
popped off yesterday and was having a
The
heck of a show to kick off the
Convergence,
weekend. I know that
they
was
run
on
Energy
Spider-Man.
2-2-2.
I know we've seen him on multiple different carries, but yesterday it lit like that one match, that one round,
Looks
was
like they
like
have
a
a Psylocke
1v9
player.
from Light. I want to see if he's going to continue having
Loki
performances like
is
that for
open
FlyQuest.
though. So
Yeah, they've been leaning a lot into
Maybe they
want
wanna
to
play
you know,
Rocket?
triple support. They love the
Or
res
maybe
comp,
just,
and really the man that's kind of held with the
straight up target
responsibility is
ban.
Light, and he does deliver. I talked to him massively after and extensively after the Invitational, and he just wanted to put on a show, and he did it, man. He put on a performance there, and I'm happy and excited to see them get the chance to do so again.
I mean,
Let me catch you up.
FlyQuest is my
Supertastic
second team.
Yeah, come on, I'm fantastic.
NA,
Set
so they
myself
better
up
win
for it.
this
But honestly,
comfortably.
his Luna play has been some of my favorite. Look for him to be a bit more of a, not a duelist, but a damage leaning almost Luna at times, which is always fun to see. And Gasklin had probably the best Agamottos in the entire Invitational. We'll see if Flashfire has what it takes. And look at this comp. They're here to have some fun.
Yeah, we're going to see the Magneto sword whipped out early here to try to get, if they were trying to pressure in that early setup and see what they actually
They're
end up doing
TPing.
with that kind of duelist composition here. We got the portal coming
counter
in now.
TP.
Yeah, a lot of pressure early as they're trying to just raid from above, and usually it's coming from the other team, but love to see the offensive portal there
Counter TP.
used against them there, and FlyQuest.
I think Venom
poke
might
damage
be
early, and
banned.
that allowed a lot to
Because
happen.
Venom
Just look at
on
the
this
ult
map is
charge.
really good.
Heals got up to 30%, which is not bad, and the thing
Okay.
on the reset
Off this
immediately, we
change
now have Yang going
onto the
over
king.
to the Luna from Scarlet Witch, so a full reset there on the comp.
So went down there too early. It just kind of popped his health bar there, but now we actually see
Zealous
the
on
take
Loki?
from the left side of
Right
point,
there.
trying to use this angle that I've really
Ooh,
loved a lot
stick
on
it,
this
the-
map, because it just
the
gives you
hell is
so much
hiding?
breathing room as the
Going on
attacking side.
Zelos behind.
Yeah, absolutely. This high ground is the best place to take. The
Most
middle
of the
is so
teams
much fire,
don't
especially
go
for the thing
through
to
here,
take
by the
all at once, and the right is just too much of a close
It's the
space.
first team
So you're
that have
able to
done
really
this
work
on-
here
in
the
NA at
angles,
least,
and
that I've
Sparky
seen.
putting up a lot of pressure early here on Metagross. Just there's nothing that they can do against the Groot in the walls. But Cooper Tasky, one hit and he's down, and
That's
the
not good at
elimination
all.
coming from Metagross. That is one of the most important picks to get early, and this is, my goodness, one of the hardest points to get in the map as Light goes down with the Kraken impact.
Bro, I don't know
And
how
now you're
Cooper is
in
in this
there with the
position.
man with the big right fist too. You cannot get away from it. And that's just a full point push early from Flashfire.
Mazel, I've got to tell you, that point is
Blunder.
not an easy one. I've seen
It's
people
not
just
at
full
all.
hold there, and to have that kind of confidence against a team like FlyQuest, all the press, all the bright lights they've had
Ooh,
lately,
watch out,
they're
Energy.
playing great energy here, looking to make a difference. One of the youngest
They're
players
great
in
energy.
the entire pro scene, and showcasing that age is not a factor as Energy takes down the Hella trade and putting on a disgusting
bird.
flank angle there to really open up his team's space.
Yeah, being able to pick them apart a little bit, but now we have everything go. We got the double dance party going through here, Cozy. A little bit of backline
Energy
access as
going
well there with
off
those,
on here.
but into the middle of the fight goes down Energy, and you have that reset now as the Fate of Two Worlds finishes.
Yeah, the Loki trade was awesome there, but keep in mind, as Hella gets eliminations, she reses Loki, one of the best passives in the game, team-ups in the game. And Light losing that Kraken impact early definitely slowed them down a bit in the ultimate trades, but right now they're actually looking pretty good and steady, having to back up a little bit and give some space. Light now activated with that Kraken impact, and they're going to look
They're
to
gonna have
potentially
Bucky
combine it
Groot,
here with
Bucky
Spark
Groot.
Chief and the prison. Let's see where they go. Energy going from the back there. trying to get
Ooh,
a
energy. No
beautiful
way.
pick
No way
here.
he gets two, bro.
One duelist making two, potentially.
Oh my god,
Just needs to
energy.
finish strong.
Oh my god. He missed a lot of shots, but killed two by
Energy going
himself, bro.
crazy.
His energy
That's
is
the power of
peak right
having
now,
a
and he
fucking
still
hella
hasn't
player,
got us
bro.
to death, and he still gets a triple elimination here, making a quadra two. Maybe looking for even more.
Bro,
He's gonna
energy,
get the help
my
of his
boy.
friends, but it is a
My goat.
stop by FlyQuest.
Yeah, I mean, look at the ultimates we're about to have. I like to deem it the Michael Bay special. You got everything coming
The
out
Michael
here in
Bay
just a moment.
special,
It's
Transformer
beautiful, and it's
type
going to
shit.
be chaotic as we see both Hellas in the sky, the trade and Kraken impacts. Get ready for it. Gaston trying to get up to speed
bro,
and
both
get that
teams have
Agamotto online,
everything.
because that's going to really give them the advantage. They have almost nothing to block that. If they're
You look
able
at
to land
Spark,
that through
bro. He's
Metagross
looking
and
for it.
distract those
He's
bubbles,
looking for it.
It's going to be a quick wipe.
Everything available for both sides. We're about to see the kickoff here, Cozy, as they get everybody into it. Zealous
You don't get
trying to get in
anything,
there as
yeah.
well. But you have that
Light.
angle there. You have that second stage of fighting.
Yeah, wow. I mean, look at the trade there in the middle, being able to not only get a player down, but Light as
Yeah, we need the energy POV.
It's the K-pop drop.
We need the fucking energy POV. Battled by Gasclan.
That is
Bad
unfortunate
timing.
for FlyQuest as they need to retreat
Energy.
and back and get some
Energy
space here.
lurking.
Metagross does have that meteor ready to drop and use
Cooper
it.
has an
Probably
ult.
Cooper-tastic,
Cooper
waiting
has
for
ult.
that trade. Stuck behind the walls. Great usage there from Spark Chief, separating the team, and most importantly, the
Bro,
heal.
Flash very
They're trying to
hard
go in, trying to
through
get
on
damage.
that, bro. I
Gaston
think they
now
double ulted.
protecting his team on the top side. Can they get the pick? Who will
Bro,
trade
energy
first?
can't die
Energy is
without
down.
that shit,
Energy
bro.
is
We have a
down.
defense.
Metagross is waiting
Should we
for that
use it,
meteor
right?
there,
Should-
but he
Yo,
needs to
Cooper,
use it
can we
today
use
on
ult,
that
bro?
front line from Sos, able to
What is
separate
Cooper
him, and the right
doing?
hook is just too strong.
Wow, and luckily
Why is he
Cooper-tastic
waiting
able
all
to
this
live
time,
through
bro?
Metagross
They're taking
and that
all this fucking
meteor
space,
that's
bro.
giving him a lot of time to fight, but my
What are
God,
we waiting
look at
for,
his
bro?
performance from Flashfire, really putting on the pressure. Spark Chief going down, that's a massive pick, and there goes the second of Gaston. Both Vanguards are gone, they're in the spawn, they're done, and they're having to back up quickly, swiftly,
Bro,
as
what is Cooper
Flashfire
doing,
is
bro?
making a absolute heated performance
What?
to open up this matchup.
Bro, I don't.
That
The
7-6
entire
is
fucking
popping
time, bro.
off right now
Energy
on this
died,
Winter Soldier.
didn't
It's
ult.
been a key pick in the meta, but you
Light
also gotta
died,
show that
and
you
then
can
after he decides
mechanically
fucking ult,
execute
after
on it,
losing two
and
people,
execute he
and
did.
letting
They
him
have
take
a
all
big
the fucking
push coming
space.
up here. A lot of time bought, but under 3 minutes to get this final push in.
They need to find their water to douse this fire because it is flaming hot here as Metagross getting that early pressure, but taking a lot of damage. Nice backup. I love the play from Source there, able to get some nice things damage in without taking too much heat. Here goes. It's about to implode. We've got the fight happening in front of you with the trades
not
of Winter
looking good,
Soldiers.
bro.
We've got energy going down. The BRB taking that light, but look
Good
at
shit by
my
Sticky.
gosh, the hell is taking it down
Oh.
immediately again. Light can get
say
no
that, man.
light. It's
It's
pure
Goblin
darkness
time.
for him right now in this matchup.
It is midnight at that point, and
I'm
we'll see
still
now as
flabbergasted
this
by
push onto the final
what
resting
Cooper
point
did
is going to be
or
the
didn't
cause
do.
for Flashfire. I mean, they've got that fate of both worlds, but now you got the Goddess of Death coming online for Sticky. He just popped off as well and looking to save the point here too.
Yeah, it's looking bad because they had to use those ultimates to stall, so they don't have strategist ultimates to keep them up now, and you're just seeing them go one after the other. We've all been in this position in Rivals. You're just trying to beg for life as the life exits, and bam!
Bro, Cooper, buddy, Cooper. Cooper. I don't know why we're not ulting.
fantastic flexing
I think
over
it's
to the
kind of
rocket, giving
obvious
themselves a
play
little
to
bit more
just hold as
breathing
soon as
room
possible.
here, and hoping that they can get an offense even close to what Flashfire had.
And that was a pretty swift take of that first point. Let's see if FlyQuest could actually match that to some extent here. But they'll be working on it. Not potentially going to have any weird angles. Maybe just going on this left side, just like what we saw earlier. That is the tried and true. They're going the long con here.
Yeah, Gaskin over on Magneto now. I like the switch over here. I think he plays fantastic there on Eric. The
I'm gonna
X-Men
look
that
at the
everybody
replay
knows and
after.
loves. So they're pushing early,
Run
high
that
ground,
back
being stayed and sustained.
and see what
Spark
happened.
Close the door there with the walls. Nice
First
job
point
on
as
the
well
ironwood
as
wall there to get the healing
the
up
end of
and
the
the pressure
second.
down. As the thing is trying
Where
to
I
escape
think
from the early
Cooper
pressure.
fucked
Energy
up.
now trading
Energy
with the
saving the
all-important
day.
pick in the Hella. That was a massive trade. Now Light's going to close the door.
Number
and
one
try to get the
Star-Lord.
pressure on the strategists, taking them away from the vanguards. Now everybody forced
That
back
is
up.
way too
You
easy,
just
bro.
asked, Basil,
It's
will
looking
they get
way too
a
fucking
capture
easy,
as
bro.
good? And that was dang
Now
near
the Hella's back
It
with
was dang near
Strange. He's
close.
gonna
They had a
TP.
really nice combo between Gasklin and Light, and now they're gonna find 4 picks on those two. This long angle is
Little
not
late on
doing
the TP, my
Flashfire
boy.
any justice here, but that portal is not gonna be enough. They take that first point just as fast, and now 5.5 minutes to work over this first phase.
Yeah, look for really the battle of the Hellas here as Light's getting nice staggering going on, because you got the revives in the Loki, and that's like the Rocket Raccoon pick. It's so important.
Yeah.
You stop so much momentum for these teams.
Nearly got
Light
to
doing a
attack.
great job putting pressure on and being kind of a pseudo Vanguard as Star-Lord. And love to see what he's doing there. Now we have a
Bro got the
Spark-Shape
look
ultimate
clones.
going and not connecting.
Whoops.
A little bit odd on the pressure, but I
Don't think it
he,
matters, though.
He knew he could
You got a
give it
Luna
here,
ult
and
out.
It's not
It's
too
fine.
important of this fight. They're getting some nice push and distance here.
See if Energy can find an angle here, but he's playing very
Ooh.
safe with the push that is coming.
I think you
Keeps
heard
the
that.
walls in the
You might have
way.
heard that.
He's just gonna get that fate of both
Patience.
worlds at least going through from Flashfire.
Oh my God, didn't miss a single shot.
Energy. He finds that again, and he's still over there causing trouble.
Ooh.
Now we got the 1v1, and Stickit gets it.
It's definitely
Taking a
worth
nice
for
job
energy.
responding there against the Luna.
Killing
I think,
Luna
you
is
know, it's
worth
not the
it.
trade you want with the support going down, but
Now
a
there's
good job
only
to
one
reset.
source of
Light, though, stuck on
healing
the
for
wall,
Flashfire.
and he goes down on top, unfortunately. And you know what, though? I still think FlyQuest got what they wanted from this. They got a lot of push, a lot of pressure, and now they're looking to reset. Listen, they need to. They lost a lot of firepower there.
Stick
They've
isn't
got energy
bad.
on
He isn't
deck,
bad.
ready to go. And if you
Isn't
look
bad
over on their
at
side,
all.
Flashfire doesn't have too much coming.
Ooh, okay.
Fantastic. What did I say?
Interesting
the DPS
Hellas.
Luna has had like
Interesting
the
play by the Loki.
He's just got a head clicker there, apparently, on this Luna, and now it's the
Ooh, Max
repush
win.
from FlyQuest. They're finding picks here left and right already.
Should be
KOs
free. Let's see if
coming
they can
across.
save the
Light's
gold.
trying to get in there, too.
Yeah, there you
Ooh,
go,
and
Light.
they
That's
will
what I like to
save
see,
it
buddy. I know
too.
what you're capable of. And
That's
listen,
so
when
big
you
when
get
you don't
kind of
even
smoke
have to use
3-0 like that,
brutals.
you got to take risks, and we saw that.
That's all a headshot.
We saw that with Spark Chief using that imprisonment early, and look
the
how
ener-
fast
yo,
he got another
Flygo's
one,
is
right?
so
He was
low.
able to reload, relock, and now they've got plenty of ults going into this end cap. Minute 49 is what Flashfire got. They've got 5 minutes here, so a big difference on point 2.
Now we have the Goddess of Death for energy. A lot of setup potential for FlyQuest moving forward. The biggest section is that big
Energy
choke
against the
point
Bucky.
here
Energy
between
against
the
the
bridge
Bucky.
and trying to see if they
On
can
the right
maybe
side.
save some of these, because everybody's about to have their ult.
Yeah, great double wall used to say, look at this. He cannot
They have
get
to know
out.
that energy is going
So
to be
much
looking for the
pressure there
flanks
as
and angles.
S76 is trying to get to his team and get that Kraken impact. He's about to get it, needs a little bit more here as Stickit does have
Should we
guns
use
and
an
death, but I
ult,
gotta be
maybe?
honest, with that pick we just saw, Energy and Stickit are almost better outside of their ults as Cooper-tastic is gonna take over the role of Hella.
He
Yo,
actually
Zelos,
did
Zelos,
it.
Zelos.
Now you have the
Ooh,
meteor
fuck.
coming back with the Kraken impact. Is it going to be enough?
Right on
The fate
time.
of both worlds. It's about to be
They
the
did well
fate of
holding and just
FlyQuest
using it
pushing
late
this
as
one.
fuck.
And they try to get over onto the other side of the fight, but now they have that
Now they just
re-push
run at
with
them.
the next one, and they're trying to get the angles out. Galactic Legend.
Yeah,
Yeah, those
Metagross
ults
had
too
to
going down
ult.
early for the strategist, so they're going to
'Cause
have
they
their
were getting
backs
Groot
against the wall,
ulted.
similar to what we just saw with FlyQuest. This is the perfect response.
Using
they
his
said,
ult
no play
defensively.
zone, no, they've got the airplanes on full blast
Dog,
here.
the
They
light,
push
there's
through
no way he
Top Gun
doesn't get
style,
anything.
and we've got Energy now going for it.
Look at
early
the
pick.
angle.
What a
He's getting
definitely
healed,
Bucky
yeah.
S7 tried to take
This
that
is how you
fight,
deal
does
with it, bro. This
successfully
is how
get
you
out
deal
of
with
it.
Hellas.
They do take out Stickit from that ultimate Goddess of Death.
Yep.
Light capitalizing on Magneto. It's
And they
now
just take
going to be
advantage
the
of it,
opposite.
bro.
They're gonna
There's
just
two
try
people
to
going
slow
on
it the best
Hella.
they can. Thing taking loads of
Well,
damage on. Gaskin about to get
They're
that meteor in.
down
He's gonna
one,
close
bro. They're
with
down
the
one
full
healer.
finish.
Main.
And this could be
So they
it,
just
the last
die, bro.
breath for Flashfire. They found the water and they're trying to
Dog,
douse
even if
out
energy
the
doesn't get
element
any
of hate
kills, bro,
over
if
here.
there's two people that
He's just
constantly
too
have
hot,
to
gotta
be
stay out of the kitchen
on his
there.
ass,
Here
bro,
comes the
that's a
fate of
win.
both worlds. Just desperation. But that
Wow.
wall is
Ooh.
massive, and they will have over
Good shit by
3
Flight. They're
minutes
showing
on their
down
side
another
of
class.
things.
Wow, I gotta say, listen, when someone struggles, someone else can step up so fast for FlyQuest there. They really adapted Cooper. My goodness. I mean, that was like, you know, Adam's vision. That was essentially Cooper playing this DPS Luna, getting snipes after snipes. Huge picks there and great ultimate usage from the team. Proud of FlyQuest for coming back, but honestly, Flashfire, they're still all the way in this. Let's go on your dogs.
Maybe a minute.
Got plenty left, you know,
first
to heat
point.
up.
How it all started.
I'll have Yang going over to the
point hitting room as
fire, especially for the thing to take all at once, and the right is just too much of a closed space, so you're able to really work here in the angles, and Sparky putting up a lot of pressure. The most important picks to get early, and this is the elimination coming that they can do again.
What happened, bro? Hold on.
A lot of pressure early here on Metagross. I mean, there's nothing that they can
think
do
might
against
have
the group in the walls, but Cooper Tasky, and this is, my goodness, one of the hardest
points to...
deep.
She is down. Metagross is waiting for
like there. I don't know why he's not holding, bro. Look, Light is legit just dying, and he's just going here, bro. Bro, why is he? Bro, why is he going on the left? Look, why is he going here, bro? You could just ult, bro. Fuck your clap, just ult, bro. Take your space back, bro. I don't know, man.
Tell you what, I'm very curious at the angle that
we're looking for the counter
approach they choose to take here. Once they get in, it's just waiting along. I could feel the anxiety here as we build into it. We're gonna see a little bit of push on the other side though as they move back to the point.
Ooh, kind of portal baited in there. They were all over there waiting. Zealous popped all the clones, and then bam, they come from the high ground, and it's almost the same fight we saw in round one. Oh, Heel's getting a nice
energy though.
Light. That was
saving the day.
And honestly, Light going in for that elimination, little risky.
Gaskin.
Picking
Holy
up the slack
shit.
a little bit as he gets the pop of the
who's
AoE
daddy?
Doctor Strange.
That's 3 down already against Flashfire. They're about to find more picks as well, and now they're a little bit staggered.
They do have another
this
TP.
Is playing towards FlyQuest benefit.
This is going to be tough because the ultimate
I think
charge
last
well,
fight,
right? Not only do you lose the first
maybe
fight,
one
you
last
lose
fight
all that
plus
charge
TP,
up,
but they might be
really
TPing right now.
When you've got 48 seconds, they save the portal.
Yeah, I think they're
back
TPing right now.
It's going to pop on the high ground. Cooper Tassi.
Cooper, why is Cooper alone? Why is Cooper alone?
I love it. You love
That's a damage strategist play right there. I love to see it.
Heck yeah, man. As this fight commences, Spark Chief is going in right away.
Ooh, the walls are
just building up so much
strong, bro.
from these Thorn Lash walls, able to get that thing skyrocketing. Is going to look to get the imprisoned early.
Okay, Cooper ulting too. Yeah, Cooper has ult. Surely no one does here, right?
Yeah, he wants to get the resets here. He's about 85%.
Oh no.
On the edge, on the outside.
Oh no.
Gets one. That's a huge one as they try to get the angle now.
Yo, Cooper, you need to ult, bro.
Mounting pressure on Cooper Tastic on the rest of them. Needed one more as he
good ult.
Get it, and now he's taken down as well.
Yo, the girl is gonna be nice. Whoa, Cooper, whoa!
Yeah, huge patience here.
Yo, the damage was a little bit early, Cooper. Spark Chief nearly died, bro. Bro was at 200 HP for a second.
Peel there for Light.
Yeah,
you saw
shit.
Cooper Tastic actually got 2-tapped almost narrowly. That would have been a completely different fight if Cooper was out of it. They
if
didn't
Cooper
have the Luna,
died,
that could have been actually the point.
Like, if Luna didn't have 275 health, I think she's dead.
Keep them alive and get rid of honestly, who I think has been a very good Hella in their trades. And altogether been fun to see Stick
is
what he can do. But that's a good hold. I expected it. They've got a lot more time to cap here.
The positioning's been really fun to see from Flashfire because they're willing to throw kind of these odd angles at FlyQuest, and that's really what got them that early advantage in that first round. But now it does feel like FlyQuest, akin to what 100 Thieves did earlier, have woken up and found the beast inside, it feels, and now they're going to stick with that very similar composition moving forward.
Yeah, they adjust well. They've been here so many times before. They were Team Euphoria a long time ago. They've been playing. I've been a fan of this team since really just early alpha, and it's been fun to see them adapt to the metas, to each other, and get to know how they play. When you play in a big stage like the Invitational too, especially the Grand Finals, you really find out who you are, especially leaving there with a defeat. Maisel. So I'm excited to see them. But listen, Flashfire, they've got some players on this team. I gotta say, they can really, if they hold here, I mean, that's gonna be a huge way to open up the set.
Yeah, the biggest battle right now for me in seeing who gets that kind of arm wrestling power forward is Energy versus Stickit. I think finding those angles as Hella is so important. You see how much impact you can have if you find those picks in the key moments, especially on the strategists in the back line. But look at this setup. They are going to take the high ground, and they're just going to throw everything here for the point, because all that FlyQuest need is one phase of the cap.
Yeah, one small tick there, and they don't have to play Doctor Strange right now either because of so much time, which is actually nice. They can stick the comp that they've had. They don't have to worry about the portal, which just completely changes the set there for Gaslight.
Yeah, I think they just win this,
now pushing in early in the middle, just like they did last time, and they have to nail every shot, every poke, and hope to capitalize. It's super tastic. Healing up the back team, almost getting Spark Chief to an uncomfortable area, but able to rotate down. He did a good job holding down the fort here and not letting them get any pressure. It's going to come down to that one pick from Energy, from Light, or a 7-6 on Spark Chief.
Yeah, Spark Chief.
I don't know why you're doing this, but why are we not going on the left side?
That's a big tool here as we get the 1v1.
Oh my god! Hey, what are we talking about?
It's 1v2 though, it's not 1v1.
We loved the vision, or the
1v2
with Vision and Brady, and now
the Loki's with him, bro.
And Energy have something to say about that because this has been fun to watch them two go at it.
Yeah, I mean, they heard me talking about how Vision and Brady are my new
sticking
matches to
damage
watch
for
for duelists,
free.
but now they're making it known that
Yo, they have ult advantage, bro.
And this is a really big moment around the edge here to buy time. Be reserved. Have that confidence that you have plenty of time for FlyQuest.
Yeah, Cooper does have that ultimate, but they're going to both have, this is going to come down to who utilizes their ultimates better here, because everyone's going to have what they need in store when they approach this last fight, and there's a minute and 50 left, but this will tell you everything you need to know on if this tick is going to happen or not.
Yo, Gaskin got hooked, I think. He's way too far.
But they want to win it right here, right now, as they're moving closer to the point. Don't have to respond. Zealous going with the
Gaskin doesn't have ult yet.
We're going to have the fate of both worlds happen on both sides pretty quick, and look at, here we go.
Here we go.
Bro, Energy's getting ganged up on, bro. There's two on him, bro. There's two on him, guys.
He had a little bit of help that time, and sometimes all you need are some friends. As the true lesson is learned, we see
doubling him, bro. It's the first time I've seen people getting doubled. Yeah. Good shit, Gaskin.
We have seen Gaskin with some sick Vanguard.
Let's not let Bucky fucking cook.
Just a testament. They're using a great ults here. Good patience. Super
nice bobs.
Was able to keep everybody alive through the Kraken impact. Very important. Look at Gaskin just sweeping it up here with the magnetic.
Legendary.
Like to finish the job on Legendary.
Closing this one out.
Hold off the point, but it's going to be a little too late. Fantastic first map.
Bro, you're really doubling.
But it's been put out by
Energy, bro.
FlyQuest,
it's a good idea.
Silence a little bit of the
I think
chaos
Energy needs
that
to
was
play it
starting
a
to rear
little bit
up
slower,
in this
so
series. This
let
best
his
of
team
5 will start to
have enough
lead
time
the
to
way
kind of take advantage of
FlyQuest.
the
But
numbers
it was
advantage.
something where Flashfire gave
about
him
a half.
a little bit of a wake-up call to start that round out, and I'm very curious if that adaptation to style is going to be there for Flashfire to try to push this one even further. I don't want another 3-0.
Bob, you got some player comps for him that you wanted to share with us.
Oh yeah, he reminds me a little bit of Steve Nash. He got a little Dame Dollar in him. You know, he's clutch.
Yeah, I can see it.
I definitely see why they picked him #1.
Yeah, I think Rashad Lee is going to be the type of player that when you play 2K, you pick him right away. Like, he's your go-to guy. He's a franchise player. He's versatile. I think he was a shoo-in for the #1 pick. But with the #1 pick comes a lot of responsibility.
Again, you got to keep in mind.
No, this nigga might go last.
Offense and defensive. He dropped over 30 plus in points. We can't ignore that, man. The kid is special.
Yeah, something about those kids up top when it comes to basketball, bro. They just got that.
Someone say he's a bust.
That old Rashad Lee is definitely a lock at #1.
Yo.
Absolutely.
So we head back to Commissioner Gold for the second pick in this draft.
Hey guys, I just wanted to do a quick.
Who's second? The Phoenix Towers.
With the second pick of the 2024 LBA draft, the Phoenix Towers select.
With the second overall pick in the 2024 draft, the Phoenix Towers select Diego Pistone.
Let me tell you, he is already considered the best.
Bro, stop it!
I said, what the
Diego.
shooting forward? What the
Diego
fuck is that?
Infinity in Phoenix.
Small forward.
I like that. It's about marketability.
Diego, the second pick.
Where's he at? He's average.
Yo, Tyler will go for 80 in this league.
Exactly.
And that'll take you a long way in this sport.
Well, he needs to work on his offense a little bit more, but he's definitely a defender.
Maybe a little bit. He just don't remind you of you.
Upside.
That's all.
He's a high
Yeah,
upside
you got a point
player
there.
type shit.
Now, it looks like Kai was a little shocked that he wasn't the second pick, but on our draft boards, we had him going third at his highest point. So I think Pistone is a great pick. I think he possibly could have been the first. He fell down a little bit. You know, I think when he's so young, it's tough to know where he's going to go, but this is a high potential player with high potential value. You know, he has excellent size, quick feet, and a lockdown defender.
This nigga pointed at his paper, yo. This nigga's hilarious.
Like Sorry Thompson.
Go back to the commissioner for the next pick in the draft.
Yo.
I mean, they already know, bro. They already know.
With the 3rd overall pick in the 2024 LBA draft, the Atlanta Mountains select Jacoby Jeffrey.
Jacoby, nigga. Jacoby, nigga.
Age 8. Yo, it's Dokash. Thank you for the 5 gifted subs, nigga. Give me 5 gifts in the chat. Appreciate you, Dokash. Hope I'm not butchering your name. I probably am.
You guys are so optimistic all week long. I told you, this is a real basketball association. You got to go with proven talent first.
Man, this league is rigged.
Yo, he dead might go last, chat.
I'm sticking to it. I don't know if there's something that I don't know.
Nigga say he's going undrafted.
But it seems like Jacoby, you know, he thought he was going here, and everyone else did.
Jacoby is a star elite player. You want to talk about box office? You want to talk about every side of the ball, offense, defense, and he's great with the crowd. He's going to sell merch. That was a great pick.
So it seems like we had a little feeling that this was going to be a tough draft between Jacoby and Kai. So we're going to play a little quick game.
Here you go.
Elite, he's 8.
So there's 8-year-olds that will cook you in basketball. 4th grade rec league game. Jacoby or Kai? Raise the person that you think did.
Yeah.
Man, but you're a bandwagoner. You're a bandwagoner. You're just thinking because you just got picked.
You already know. What's the answer?
The answer is Jacoby.
Exactly. Thank you so much.
All right, next. Oh, just in, we're heading to commercial. We'll be back with you guys soon. Thanks so much. Be back in a
You may
minute.
not run no ads on me, Kai. Not while I'm selling, my boy.
What's going on, guys? The boy Tyson Knight here, number 3 draft pick of tonight, and I want to say everybody, in honor of me being drafted number 3, I'm starting the Tyson Knight number 3 draft pick charity just for kids.
Yo, this nigga's so dumb.
What's going on, you guys? Your boy.
Nah, that's really how it be, chat. Back when I used to watch TV, they used to run the same ad back to back.
Jeffries, that is, right?
Yes, the kid got it all. Like, he's a leader. He listens, and he plays hard.
Wait, so how deep is this draft?
So marketable.
Because they got to draft the whole team. It's not just like 1 or 2 players.
Now you have to say, Jacoby.
Go to commissioner vote the next day.
Yo.
With the 4th overall pick in the 2024 LBA draft, the Dallas Giants select Jovic Bogdanovic.
Man, that is not that little kid's name. His name is not Jovic Bogdanovic. There's already one of those.
This is not his fucking name, bro. Center, okay? Dallas, Texas.
We don't want right now. Здравствуйте, зрители арены. Это Джович.
Oh, it's
Я
actually his
потерял
fucking name. What
сегодня.
the fuck? I bet he fucking speaks Serbian or something.
West, because you know they're all going to be on their P's and Q's, and now we're into these bands. Here we see that Adam Warlock band away by Flashfire to take away the triple res comp.
Yeah, no, for sure. And I think there's times where he really flashed, right? Like the fire that they are. But to see what they can lock down. Now, we do have, you know, with Adam going down and Wolverine to follow. Listen, S7 could show us, at least me and you, our first Spider-Man action outside of the very brief window opening there, I think, from Shroud X at the end from Vision. But the group protect coming in for Spark Chief, we saw that again, and it worked for them because I don't think Flashfire played Groot at all.
I'd be very curious to see if they actually do end up going for it as well. I'm just saying, I don't know if you want to bring out the Spider-Man against Light after what he did yesterday. I think you're begging to get the gauntlet thrown down and see if you can go mano a mano there. But we have that Venom ban in the last ban by Flashfire.
Yeah, that right there shows you they did the homework. This is FlyQuest. This is Light's favorite, at least one of his favorite maps for Spider-Man and Vision, especially to open up here. Venom is tough, man, on these walls to open up. So that was a smart ban, not to go for Spider, but to go for him. And ladies and gentlemen, I've seen you wanted it. You've seen a lot of Bucky boards. All right, I heard you guys wanted to see other heroes.
Bucky,
well, they heard you too. Bucky's gone, and they're shutting down. S76, that was who he was playing well on. But Flash didn't protect Namor that he went to, so they almost, like, it worked out perfectly for them.
It's an adaptation. And honestly, if that first series of plays didn't work out, I do want to see that kind of adaptation going further, especially going into that next map. I think it's going to be a little bit of a different take where FlyQuest looked really good when they were pushing pressure, and you're going to have to deal with that this entire time now on this map.
Yeah, for sure. And this is always it can be a bit more of the dive heavy map. Obviously, with the things that kind of close down there, we're not going to see as much of it. We will see the turret regatta here from both teams as it's just too good to pass up, right? The team up alone, but also got to treat this as a dom point at the beginning. What have we seen all day? It's Namor and it's the turrets just firing away. And so pretty close comps here, all together. And, the only difference being the Doctor Strange instead of Groot.
Yeah, I still think that portals on this map are so lethal. And even though you kind of know where it's coming from every single time, I do want to see if they use that to kind of preemptively get a good push here. You have to watch where the setups of these kind of minions are going to be for Light, where he gets the early damage here on this long lane.
Let's see the
I love that placement for the turrets there. You got good headshot fall from the Tritons for those turrets to go, hyper mode, Super Saiyan mode. And I love the portals on this map too. I guess they're going to maybe potentially save it for the last stand here. They could go with it early, but they're going to take the Main Street USA here as they go up the middle path in the NA Marvel Rifle Championship. We have Zealous on the top. One of my favorite Loki locations here. And Light getting an early statement there on Stick It. That's going to slow down everything.
It is indeed, and I think you just have to work through this.
What the fuck is the Strange doing?
That is here, and you see though also
the Strange is alone,
has an upper hand angle on the top side, trying to push that one too, but this is difficult.
Yeah, Sparky there with the Derek Jeter throwing the moss ball from across the map, and he gets the finish. My gosh, Spark, that's why they protect that Groot in the first place.
Yep.
Getting the sprays down, resetting. Here comes that portal. They wanted to try the first path, but here's the problem now. Look how much ult charge you gave to the opponent's team. They have a little bit more on their Luna, so look for that to pop early. But this is about to close quickly.
Oh my god, Cooper, bro.
Heels has the Loki copy as well.
Okay, they take this upper entrance here. They're going to have to fight tooth and nail. They have both shields up here so they can provide some long-distance siege with S76. They got to be able to land the shot. They got to get this pressure on the FlyQuest.
That looks like the server admin over there just popping the symbiote bridge, trying to walk his team over. Shut down from Sparky's Waldo. That was honestly just like awesome micro play from both teams. You love to see just how important positioning is on this map. The turrets under the cape here is going to come in handy as S76 takes down Energy, and Sparky is forced to use his walls to shut down the turrets. Instead of protecting the upfront team, he has to use it though. Here comes the Prisman with the slam dunk, but unfortunately it hits the Strange shield, so he's unable to capitalize on the wall.
Get to the Luna.
Light though is picking up there on the missed opportunity with the whale. The Moby Dick does not land, and unfortunately a lot of ultimates there with no finish. And that is a rough way to start.
That is a rough way to start. They're going to lose this first push here very handily. And guess who it comes off the back of? Stick It. Hitting some pop shots there and finding a couple kills. This long distance damage composition between the Hela and the Namor has been really fun to watch for them so far on this first point.
They did a good job trying to combo their FlyQuest, but ultimately none of them landed. So you got to give Source, his flowers there for getting that shield perfectly to block what was going to be honestly a triple kill, at least triple elimination from the Groot imprisonment there. Now the fight up on top here, early pressure going in, and if he has to land it, does, and Stick It goes down. We've seen the duel, it's back, baby, and now it's going to be honestly snowball here as they're able to clean up the defense. They have the ultimates ready to back up for the next fight, and it's going to be close. This is going to be a good one coming up.
Energy is also in the same ticket as Stick It there so far. Now we're going to get another 1v1 here. They're just trying to get a little peek around the corner, but the push is still there. Got to figure out if they're going to be able to kind of get back onto this point. The angle is always awkward with these stairs here.
I hate this spot. And this is such a tough spot because there's just no good placement. It actually gives the defense such an edge here. Look at Zealous from downtown. Healing has a good clone placement, so they're not going to be able to disrupt them, so the healing's going to be at maximum. Well, he's going to have to use a clone for the Lancers, but Sparky taking down the Doctor Strange is going to allow everything else to go into place. Dude, look at, they still have the ultimates. They're fine. They're just getting picks.
Yeah, they're just waiting.
I mean, both Flashfire and FlyQuest just baiting and holding here. It's the middle of the levitation. He goes down. Energy has now taken both carries down, and they're gonna have to get a repush now. I mean, this has been so much time spent on just this first little choke point.
It's exactly what we saw with the 100 Thieves. They took that first map personally, and they're like, all right, we'll show you a defense.
Solo ulting the map.
Champtionship going in with the improvement almost by himself, but Energy with a nice follow-up there.
Yo,
Light
look
on
at
the counter
Light.
with the turrets. Oh my gosh, look at that.
Look at
Beautiful
Light.
placement there. Energy
Oh
forced
my
to respond
God,
and
bro,
use
look
the
at Light,
bird
bro.
early here. Does have the goddess of death if things get sticky. Nope, using it early. Throwing down the crows, getting rid of the
look at
turrets. This can
Light,
make a
bro.
massive difference
What?
here. Light trying to take down
Bro,
the
that's some
opposition
delay now
of the
fucking
Hella,
angle,
and
bro.
this is going to go probably early to Flying Quest, but no, you've got the Fate of Both Worlds saving everybody, keeping them up. But here's the response. The other Fate of Both Worlds happening from Cooper-tastic right on time. Fantastic. And this fight's going to prolong.
I love it. Now they're going to back off after they realize that everything's falling. Light had the flangle on this Namor. Oh, the high Agamotto.
Wow. My goodness. Beautiful close in there with the ultimate well. Just getting what you want from it, the double piece, and stick it using the thorns to finish off the job there. Great response. Flat fire there where it seemed like nothing was going right.
Get a combo.
They were able to
now
ignite and get the fire going.
Or the entries.
He's going to be used to block off a bit of a resurgence that could come from FlyQuest. I like that heads-up play from Sos. Just using a little bit of peeking out there to see what's going to be coming their way. But this is the next point that becomes really difficult. Transitioning from the inside to the outside on this point can be a problem, especially against FlyQuest competition.
Yeah, the spawn's just so close. You have to really be clean with all of your picks here. Light getting a nice job there. Using the turrets to the best of the ability. Taking down the Hella early. Can't go down if you stick it there. But S76, like we said, we wanted to see him show what he's made of there. But a huge imprisonment, that's going to be bad. That spells death.
That might just have strangled them out of this fight, and now you actually have the reposition from Energy up top to try to pick some members off as they retreat. But that's been multiple big saves, multiple pushbacks from FlyQuest in this round.
He's still alive.
A stagger job
oh my god, this Tiger is crazy.
This is the most coordinated play you'll see.
Oh my god, that's Tiger.
Coordinated play as you'll see in the pros. Just letting the Magneto, the most important Vanguard on that team to keep the fight going. Just toying with them. Feels bad, but here we go. Gasca now.
How does my support die first?
He's going to be able to defend from an impending Agamotto from Soyce here. We've got the Fate of Both Worlds. It's the dance party.
Gaskin, let's see Gaskin.
Right now, Agamotto ready to go. He's going to patiently wait it out. There's the damage. There's the block. He's going up. He's got to block the Goddess of Death. There's the Agamotto from Soyce. Did they get a connection? No,
energy and light.
Trades the heals. This is going bad. 4 flash fire. They're going to have to really make it up here in the end. As Energy going for the back flank. Is he going to be able to save the team from the impending meteor? And just like that, the battle prolongs, but not prolonged. Ooh.
Melee ranged attack there. Light taking down his counterpart in S76, and now Energy is picking up the pieces for FlyQuest. Goddess of Death has been summoned, and again taking those nades, jotting them down, and FlyQuest dominating.
Yo,
yeah,
man,
I gotta say, you know,
5v6,
we actually did see S7 pick it up there. He did a great job as Namor. It just, unfortunately, the cards, when you have a Magneto coming back 40 seconds after the rest of the team, that's a tough thing to live up right now. But great job there from both teams. I think, you know, Flashfire, again, they're great at starting out super aggressive, and they come with just that spark you're looking for there. And speaking of sparks, though, man, his wall placements and honestly, those ultimates have been insane.
It's been so good. I mean, there's a reason why they protected it, right? There's a reason why they give this man the chiefdom here on the Groot, and everybody will be Groot after he is done with this one. But this is also a situation where, like you had said, I really like the initial strategies from Flashfire. You can see they have a game plan coming into it, but it's just that mechanical difference, right? Like when you're going up against would-be top teams like FlyQuest who are in the lower bracket seemingly out of nowhere, and you're trying to go for this Hella v Hella, this Namor versus Namor, it just becomes so difficult when it's the names of Energy and Light on the other side.
Yeah, 100%. And it's almost like we're seeing them just like empty everything they have in that first push, and then the momentum is tough. This is just like sports. This is very much a game of momentum and just being able to keep the gas down, and they've been great at that. They've actually shown that really well here. Boom did the same thing earlier, just not letting go. You get the first point, great, push forward, but unfortunately that first hill, that stop really did not set them up for success.
Pickett gonna have to find those positions, get a little bit of early damage down as well. S76 getting some pop shots into. It does look like FlyQuest want to go around the wayside.
Yeah, you know, this is a common path we've been seeing here on this map. It definitely helps when you've got the Groot walls to get you up there. They're trying to go here from the back as Spark Chief is going down early and pretty low with his health, able to stay alive. There is plenty of abilities, key abilities being used. Bubbles now, lanterns, but Spark Chief getting Metagross going down, and energy taking a 7. The wind out of the sails.
Oh man, they're taking that momentum you're talking about. Stick it on the back. Can he get it? One more, and it's gonna go the way of energy in the solo. Now they're pushing back onto the base here, at least onto the point, trying to find the setup around that entrance. That is Flashfire's only way back to the point at this point, and they're finding picks on the other side of the wall. Man, this just isn't fair.
Man, when you have a front line like Spark Chief and Gasklin, those two just set the standard here. Everybody on this team is great, but they really are making a big impact here in this difference. The pressure and the space that's being provided here, and honestly, the attention, the most important roles for Vanguards is evident here. And then here's Coopertastic doing what he does best. Get a nice little snipe healing. You know he wants a piece of the pie here for the damage. He wants to get a little something going in. 50K healing last match. He's ready to get more.
Wants to focus on the damage as best as possible there, but it's also
if
kind
I'm
of
light,
continuation.
If I'm light, I'm just waiting for my
you didn't see him
slow
around the sideline. They have to find a way out of that one, but can't do it. Meanwhile, Metagross does get a pick of his own.
Oh, yep, Bubble goes up, but only for temporary relief as he goes down. Light's done, and they get 2 important picks here. And look at, they're going to be stuck in that same kind of area that we just saw. So this is their moment to be able to respond. Stickit needs to land these shots on Coopertastic, but unable to get the stagger. A little bit late there on the Thorns, but still great defensive hold here. And if you look at the ultimates, they're kind of ready to go, but this is going to be chaos as both teams are fully loaded.
A horde of Proteus. Remember I said a 44-pound or ton whale being ready to go. We're seeing the round the corner use this fight. The kind of choke point. Here comes the Agamotto.
Wow, great save there from what was going to be devastating. Energy does go down, but that was as good as an eye as you can get. But everybody kept alive there from Cooper. From Coopertastic there, as now they are just going wild. Light took that death personally last time, takes down Stickit, going for the flank. Namor here, he's gonna go up and above and going for the Loki. Does one little trident on the way. What a use of the pacing here. And there it goes. He's trying to get something rolling. Gaskin with a full Agamotto. He's just ready to pop it. And does get the hit there on S7, and that's all you need in the Agamotto is one elimination to get things rolling.
Well, that's all you need. You can keep pushing and Stickit gets the counter play here. He's got a really nice angle on this second level of the fight. Takes down Spark Chief as well. Meteor of him not going to get anything because of those ruins, but maybe setting up Stickit to finish up the fight for Flashfire.
That was actually a big trade. Spark Chief used that imprisonment. No follow-up. Did die right after that. That's tough. On top of that, Gaskin, Eye of Agamotto was used. So now their 2 setup combos have been utilized. They got 3 minutes, but at least for the initial fights coming up here, it'll be a lot tougher to get the team wipe.
I think I wouldn't mind seeing FlyQuest play a little bit more reserved since they do have so much time, but trying to figure out their angles to get energy in here. Look at this play. Look at this play. They're going all the way around the left. They're keeping energy on this long angle here to keep it. But look on the other side. Stickit wants to take down energy.
Stickit's got like a tracker on energy, just always knowing where he's at. You know, great flank here, but he knows where to go for. We got the Eye of Agamotto coming out from Source, and they're unfortunately not able to capitalize as Zelos gets a huge counter trade there. That's going to be rough. Now we have energy going in a great kind of flank angle of the Goddess of Death, trying to get that constant pressure on. Now Stickit is going to return the favor up in the skies, trying to make it a fly zone of his own and take down FlyQuest. Light in the back, just throwing out the turrets, throwing out the pressure, and Coopertastic keeping the team alive here. This is a close one, and there it is. There's the whale, the 44-ton-pound pressure coming on you.
Incredible stuff, and really well layered in that moment from FlyQuest to get this push. I mean, this is the only push they need. They didn't even make it outside for Flashfire, and FlyQuest looking to go 2-0 up in this series. They're going to play back, wait for this portal, and look at the last desperate engage here from Flashfire.
Oh my gosh, and Gaskin going into the portal with the Eye of Agamotto. That was legendary. Energy and Light to follow up. What a call out. What a play. Energy's left on the other side of the map. Fantastic job there with the aggression of the Eye, but Metagross and Stickit return the favor. That's going to be tough to come back from, but nope.
Yeah, he reses low
FlyQuest gets it done.
And kills
Wow,
S7.
that was one of the most innovative
He's gonna
play
kill Luna
calls
too.
here in these tight moments that I've seen
Let him
as of
reload.
late. And of course, it's FlyQuest that pull it off.
would've been
They will
clean.
take this round and move 2-0 over Flashfire.
Yeah, you want a portal? Okay, we'll come in with the full freaking fist of fury there in the Eye of Agamotto, and good job with the DPS to follow up there. Really well done. Again, Flashfire, same result. They came out, you know, firing on all cylinders, and then unfortunately weren't able to get past the point in which FlyQuest took advantage of. Great job all around.
Yeah.
I gotta say, man, Gasklin is just been insane in every match I've watched. He is. I gotta say, he's probably one of the best vanguards in this game. I can say that with confidence.
Imagine saying that and then also having Spark Chief right next to that. That is the crux that this FlyQuest team is built off for me. Yes, you get some really good moments from other members, but to have this solid front line that is constantly pushing pressure onto enemy teams, but also finding that spacing between them, you can see the difference making.
Yeah, for sure. Because a lot of the other roles, they're close, but I'm telling you, those vanguards, that front line, because what is front line as well? Well, it sets up the combos, and outside of the one that I pointed out, most of them have been flawless. We just saw it with the Eye of Agamotto right into, you know, the heat of the flame. They go into the heart of the fire there. They're not afraid of it. They want to make everything a fly zone at this point. So great job. They're up 2-0. We've seen now back-to-back 3-0s. I know Flashfire doesn't want to be a part of it. We're about to get to that action. But first, let's check out the highlights.
Trapping all those fighting souls, but yet across the world I see you standing in my way. And remember the time, the place we used to fight.
Grab the whip. You'll bet with the amazing Spider-Man.
Anyone say fireworks? Powering up. Maximum pulse.
The moon haunts you. Say
What's going on, guys? Welcome back yet again. We've got a 2-0 on our hands, but can flash fire. Honestly, escape elimination here. FlyQuest has brought the heat, and mainly through the Vanguards, they're going to have to look to stop them in some way, and I expect it to be in the pick ban phase.
Yeah, the Fly Zone may have taken over all of Marvel Multiverse here at this point. They are just extending that pressure, and it's been off the back of some very strong individualistic performances, but primarily, man, it's that front line. We said it before we went to break, and we have to continue harping on it because this combination of Spark Chief and Gasklin has been second to none, even in this lower bracket.
Yeah, great play from all around. I know FlyQuest, their backs against the wall. They weren't expected to be in elimination. We know they would bring everything they had. And Flash is playing great. It's coming down to a few key fights, matchups, and honestly, early picks. I think Energy is setting the team up for a lot of success here with the early plays that he's able to get done as well. So kind of phenomenal job all around. And we go into the last of it in domination. Round 3. And look at that. Groot. First ban up, they're going to shut down Spark Chief and what he's done.
I love it because he's still got it highlighted as well. Not going to have that one this time around, so I'm going to have to change up that strategy. But maybe that makes them even more terrifying. We'll have to see exactly what they want to go with the kind of double front line here for them. But it's the Namor actually banned away by FlyQuest on their side of things, and the Protect of the Adam Warlock. So the triple res comp is alive and well.
Yeah, it's going to force the last band to go towards Mantis, maybe Star-Lord. Love the Namor pick because that's the often domination GOAT, right? We've seen that now map over map. And so at this point, they don't want to deal with it. I think it maybe is a small tip to S76, but we've seen Light play Namor, fantastically as well. And so will be fun to see who picks what. We didn't have Winter Soldier last, but we have him now. Get ready to hear the word. You hear it in your sleep, in your nightmares, again.
Literally all the time. It is ingrained in my brain. Anytime somebody says again, it could be in a passing conversation, it could be randomly shouted out. That's all I think about is Bucky Barnes. Thank you, Marvel Rivals. We are in the Star-Lord band here for Flashfire to kind of finish off some of that damage focus for them. I do wonder... Okay, it's going to be the Psylocke. I was wondering if maybe we get a change up in the Duelist band, but no, it's going to be the Psylocke yet again. A rise in band prominence here today.
Yeah, and this is the story you don't get to see. Like one of these, these players could be the GOAT on Psylocke, but they know that. So they get to use that band. That's what makes Marvel so interesting. And I've been waiting for this. I have been waiting for some dive. I've been waiting for Tobey Maguire, for a little bit of lights playing Spider-Man. We've got... Tom Holland, you got plenty of, but you having
to choose whichever one you want. That's the beauty of it.
Andrew Garfield, yeah, exactly. They've all been together at one point, but man, I've been waiting for the dive comp to come out, and look at that, we get to see the new orange Venom.
By the way, I copped that immediately. That thing is so cool. The colors, but also the flexibility and the pass. By the way, it's a huge shout out to that because it's a lot of bang for your buck. But getting this orange skin debut, but also. Again, alongside Light Spider-Man, the dude 1v9'd yesterday in that earlier matchup. I'm very excited to see him go at it again this time around.
And we're only a couple days away, but we've got a Venom emote coming next week.
Oh, yeah, baby.
We're going to see a lot.
I've got a timer on my phone, by the way.
You got the dance floor on, and all you need is the Venom to bring the bomb. All right, so here we go. We've got ourselves oh, look at this. Light, you better stay Spider-Man, okay? Oh, they're going with the early portal. I like this.
They are.
Gonna get nice aggression early, and here we go. We've got Venom on Metagross's side. Spark Chief going with the Venom because he doesn't have access to the Groot, and things are starting right away as he dives in, gets the slows out, and puts the pressure on early. And return the favor is with Metagross as well. A lot of Venom play to get us going, and wow, Energy taking down Stick to get this fight started.
I love what they're running,
yeah, I mean,
bro.
An early pick is massive, especially against that extra damage combination, and now we see that it's actually FlyQuest having to play a little bit more reserved off the backside of the fight. But here comes Light to try to get those combos. You see the double dive coming through.
Nice adjustment there, too. Going after Loki's always tough, and look at that
shot. The team up is coming back up.
Wow. Going after Loki can be tough because he has the lanterns to fall back on. He can, get out of there.
He got me special. That's FlyQuest is running right now.
He was able to still utilize his abilities perfectly, and there's your friendly neighborhood Spider-Man. Not so friendly anymore.
Venom,
not so friendly, and I don't even care which one of them it is. They all look
Venom
good
alt
at this
is
point.
gonna be
Light
so
has
deadly.
been
You don't
a
even
monster
know,
on this one, and we don't even need to take the mask off
Really
now. He's going to be getting that
Luna
spectacular spin charged up
can't
here
wait for
soon,
this shit. Let's
and
see
a big
Spark
impact potential for FlyQuest to push yet another fight.
not to mention one of the best ultimates of the game with Spark Chief and Venom going crazy on this symbiote, and this Hella Stick is gonna have a tough time with all this dive going at her. All angles. Here's Spark Chief getting around, trying to get a little bit of healing. The orange goo, it's looking crazy as he's going for the backside, getting open. Hopefully with this ultimate for Venom, and the follow-up should be enough to get the job done. Oh, this is just mean. Hunting the prey.
Despicable. You're
that's
despicable.
mean, right? That's
like
fucking mean,
Planet,
bro. He knows how to get
Channel.
value, bro.
The animal stalking prey there. And
No
Energy
need to
taking it
Luna.
down,
We
and
just
this is tough to watch.
Venom and Bucky.
Now the wombo combo of energy and light really being felt. Spectacular Spin still up and available. Can look for it, but now they're just pushing into the spawn of Flash Fire. Already over 60% on the point drop here as well.
Good shit,
Light,
Fly.
come on, man. I'm going to tell you about this because I love it, man. I love when this man's playing Spider-Man. He's always bringing a good show. Look, Stickett's got to switch. I mean, at this point, get your guns to death and maybe go somewhere. It's so tough to play that role right now. Yes, you can get the two-tap on Spider-Man there, but this, not this one. This one's too fast.
And no more, which typically really good at those dives anti. Oh, there's the spectacular spin.
With the rocket, bro. The fucking raccoon, bro. He still has his team up.
1v9ing this game.
Bro.
Like Oprah, you get a web, you get a web. Everybody gets a web, and that was perfect timing. The ult by itself is okay, but with team follow-up, that thing can absolutely wipe, and we just saw it there. Perfectly well done, and honestly, I don't even know if a sweat broke off Light and the rest of the team as they were able to very much handle the opposition there as we head into throne room.
I'm just like, I'm still perplexed. I mean, that was completely one-sided, but this is the story we've seen from these organizational teams. This was the story we saw earlier with 100 Thieves. This is the story we now see with FlyQuest, and there's a reason why we've had 3 zeros back to back into potentially back here.
Yep, and we're seeing the switch happen now.
Yo, FlyQuest can play anything.
You know, Stickett's gonna be going now over to Winter Soldier. You have S76 gonna have to help on Wolf to maybe try to counteract a little bit of this Venom, but Light is the true animal. I know S76 is Wolverine, but there's a new predator out there, and his name is
Apex
Light.
Predator is a spider.
Cooper-tastic
I'm terrified, honestly.
the entire
Nightmare
round,
fuel.
by the way.
Absolutely, yeah, right? You have Winter Soldier giving people nightmares with a gun. Light's like, no, all right, how about a little arachnophobia there with the spider?
You're saying, you get a web in your sleep, and I don't want one. I don't think Flashfire want those webs anymore.
I'm good with it. This map is a tough one, man. This is one map I'll tell you what, this is always interesting. All right, we've got ourselves teams going up high ground. Some people will choose to go right to the point. Both teams taking the high approach here as S7 is trying to get the really much needed kidnap. They have cooperative time to open things up. They should open right away with it if they can here, and there it is.
Stay far, bro. Stay far.
Yeah, teams separate a little bit as they're trying to go for the dive pick and unable to get anything going at that initial approach.
Okay, now they actually have to offset this, maybe transition over the point. Look at Spark Chief. He's been playing with their mental here as he's looking for backline access too.
Yeah, here's the way our Venom. This is going to open up. Oh, just single-handedly on Stickett. Poor Stickett is what I got to say, because, you know, he switches heroes and it doesn't go the way he wants. Spark Chief is going to get hit by Clobber in time. Nice Magneto bubble there from Gaskin. They'll love the play to see the nice team synergy. They're being forced back into this room. It's not a good spot for them because Energy going at it, but Energy does go down, actually. BRB bringing them back, but beautiful response there from the Luna.
Yeah, and S76 able to do some work on this Wolverine. So as well with the right hand snacks, but it's still that fate of both worlds here coming through to save the day. Cooper-tastic gets taken out by Stickett.
You know, the Hulk says you won't like me when I'm angry. Stickett's like, you won't like me when I'm angry. We just watched this man go down from a dive, from now a single Venom ult. Doesn't feel good. He's like, watch this. All right, nice job. Good response there.
Spidey rocket.
Really good readaptation of focus here from Flashfire, realizing that Light was running rampant in that last map. It was very much more an open map, but they have kind of stuck together.
I really don't think the
length matters.
Yeah, this is a tough map to play Spider-Man and Venom on, too. A lot of close corridors. We just saw it right there. Not a lot of room to escape. Another channeling the Cooper-tastic there. Getting down Light. Big pick there. Spark Chief, this is a good answer. We knew the Wolverine would be a good answer to the Venom here, and we're seeing it come to light. We've got plenty of firepower on both sides here, but, I mean, FlyQuest has the ultimate to get the job done if they can get back and reset.
Yeah, I mean, we have Zelos, Light also having theirs. We're getting very close to the rest of the tanks here, but now it looks like they want to go in.
Yep, here it is. We got the Armin Dangerous stick it going with the Kraken Impact,
Let's
trying
do
to
it.
get something
Spidey
rolling
ult
for
is
his
up.
team, get the confidence
He's
up.
ulting.
We've got Yang going with the instant fate of both worlds, keeping the team alive. Energy has his ready to go,
That's
but he's
really
going to
bad,
fall
buddy.
to S7-6, which is going to have the team yet again have to reset. 60%.
That's really bad.
Listen, the dive is working on the other map. This is just
Usually
such a tough
when you
map to
use
get that comp
Rocket,
done.
you should
I do
be able
wonder
to go
when
for
they
it
try to
defense.
adapt focus, if
Because
they
if
do
the
end up
Spidey
trying to
ult
change
is so
this
dog
composition
shit,
right now, because
doesn't do
Flashfire,
anything.
they've already gotten almost 3/4 of the way to that point, and maybe trying to push this one to a map 3.
Yeah, no, I mean, they're doing a good job here.
But I
with
think
the
Fly
response to
wins
the counters.
with
Light, you're
the
trying
Venom
to get
Luna.
something rolling on Metagross. Can he get? Nope. Bubbles going to protect him from that web, but he can look to get stick it. That's been his main opponent. No, it's going to be healed. And the instant delete key as Metagross does the same to Energy. The trades are happening, but one strat just down and Energy brought back.
And Stos is just trying to chase after them, but unfortunately they're just too
Energy, look
mobile
behind,
for
bro.
Metagross. Gets a nice double there as it's S7-6 getting a couple KOs
Oh my
here
God, you
too.
can't
Gets
kill
the
that
steal
fucking
away.
rat.
And
Wow.
look at this. Flashfire. They're pushing them to overtime. They're back on the point. They're looking to go the distance.
Yeah, he would go with the We Are Venom now, not on just one, but on multiple. But nope, S7-6, a quick slice, a quick dice, and
Bro, they
down
had
goes the
3
symbiote
Oh my
madness.
God.
Now, this
Oh,
was interesting ultimate from Cooper, but here we go. Everyone's here. They're going to portal in. They planned this perfectly, actually. What do we know? As the fight commences here, there's a lot on the line. To the 3 happen. Look at the overtime. It's just a speck. It's one person stepping up the
Luna
point, and the
ulting
cap
10.
is theirs. Can they
No
respond?
one's on the Luna. Let's see if Fly can kill the
getting
Luna.
the elimination on S7-6. Zealous bringing back Gaskin. You know he wants some more. He's close to that Eye of Agamotto. Metagross though with the response.
That's it. Maybe they can actually push this one out though. Look at the point take.
Yeah, this is bad
Gaslit
for Fly,
going
bro.
Down and Flashfire.
They used their ult to
They'll move us
contest,
to map
and they
3
lost.
here.
All right. Okay.
And
I
now
see ya. That was great job with
Flashfire
Flashfire.
has the advantage because
Yeah,
of
you know, I like that fly
they
quest.
solved their
I think
Luna
they
ult.
knew it was gonna be tough to
That's
play
really
dive in there,
bad
and they
for
were like,
Fly.
you know what, we're staying
It
on
would've
what
been
we
better if
have.
they didn't
This map's
contest
gonna be.
at
You know
all.
what though? This map is not much better. This is very close
not.
to. This is another tough indoor map for them, and you know I think they're fine.
Are they
they're not
dropping
gonna take-
ego? No, they're not going to drop. They're going to keep going with the
Yeah,
ego.
he's too close to the ultimate, man. He's like, I'm not giving up this 96%.
You see how much damage I can do with that ultimate? I'm not giving it up.
Bro, does that ever happen to you in your matches when like someone needs to switch but they're like 97?
The sunk
you're like,
cost fallacy.
yeah, right. And then you're like, well, if you switch later, it's over. And then you got like 4 Vanguards. It's all bad. But yeah, let's see if they can really bring back the counter picks. Obviously work, and look at the ultimates they can open up with here. The Kraken Impact. They need to know when the last time FlyQuest ulted is, so that they can absolutely stomp on this first battle, which gives them a huge edge.
Like, the Spidey is not
Yeah,
gonna
and
be
we're getting
active.
really close for even more. At least as Metagross very close
With
to
his ult, at
his
least.
Meteor of M as well. I'm really looking at FlyQuest, but more in specific
Maybe
Light,
forces all the
to
Luna
continue having that
early.
impact on Spider-Man or switch off. That was the biggest difference maker on map 1. Has been a little bit quiet since then.
Yeah, we'll see if he goes and dives in right away, does a little
they
bit
found his
spectacular
ass,
spin,
boy.
and then goes
They found
back out and
Spark.
changes picks. We'll have to
Ooh,
see.
like it's
And look,
right.
he doesn't even get the
That's
chance to do so. I mean, Stick It really just changing it up. When it's indoors, it's Stick It. When it's outdoors, it's Light. We've seen it time after time. BRB being used on Light there. Light
can't play the
cannot see the light of day. The darkness is just absolutely closing them in. And again, this first battle is going to go to Flashfire, and they didn't even have to use Stick It's ultimate until right now, actually. They're going to be doing that right at the very end here.
I know what they did between games. They got them a bunch of pairs of sunglasses. That's what the difference is for Flashfire right now. And we are seeing that difference played out a little bit more here as they have captured the
they
point
have everything.
preemptively and are pushing
Yo, I think they only need Venom and Rocket.
Yeah,
to win
they
this.
are pushing buttons. I gotta tell you, listen, Nick Fury says it best. Ants, boots, and the boot stumps the bug, and out down goes Spider-Man often here. But now we've got the spectacular spin, not getting the finish, but Energy able to get the job done. S7 going in with the
I don't know about
Berserker
using
Rage,
Luna,
but he
bro.
goes down in return. This is gonna be the
I don't know
turn
about
of the
using Luna,
tide
bro.
here that has been all momentum for Flashfire, and finally, it looks like that FlyQuest can at least put down the fire and flame for at least one part of the match here.
It seemed like they
Here's
just
3
entered into that composition from Flashfire and kind of separated them apart. And that's what this composition can really pull off, is that separation of standardized setup that Flashfire were trying to go for now. But the retake is going to be difficult with their comp now.
Yeah, especially with the momentum here for the ultimates that they're going to have. FlyQuest has a lot up their sleeve here. Nice Magneto bubble to protect Venom. One of the best comps we've been seeing is this Venom, and this Magneto gives you a lot of pressure, a lot of mistakes you can make because of the protection energy here with the crack in the back. Everybody's together. You might as well go in on that now. Light is also gonna get knocked out. What the fuck? Punch up. The uppercut of a lifetime from Spider-Man.
We wanted him to step up, and here he is. He doesn't have his spectacular spin, but he still makes the spin over a flash fire. And they just get knocked out. Are they out of there too? Oh my God! They're pushing them off the edge here, Cozy.
No, actually, Light saved the match.
At first, you got the Mike Tyson to shame uppercuts out to the push off the environment, the disrespect. Love to see it.
Spidey Venom coming out, bro.
Absolute beauty.
Spidey Venom, absolute cinema, no defensive
here
bolts.
from FlyQuest, and look at what they have up their arsenal here. Energy, Spark Chief, the Venom and Spider alone can team wipe.
Yeah, and you have to remember, this is Flashfire's life here. If they lose another round, they are done in the MRC.
Ooh, they get a
and
pick.
FlyQuest know that all too well. All the pressure on both these squads, but definitely more on Flashfire to keep the stream alive.
They need the energy, but unfortunately, he
Clean,
plays for
Light,
the other
clean.
team, and right now, it's looking rough as Light's going in. Trying to get the dive, got it on Loki earlier. Yeah, he's got the flank and the ultimate. We're gonna have to see. This is gonna be this is about to get ugly. About to see a lot of Spider, a lot of symbiote heads clash together. Once enemies,
they're
now
gonna
friends.
feast,
Venom,
bro.
Spider-Man, and the ultimates come together for one glorious team wipe. Right now, it's held back as we do get a nice counter of the thing.
We got stopped.
Wow, and
Light is still alive somehow.
He tried to go in with the ultimate there, but it
Bro,
immediately
there's
got
rocket ult
stopped.
from
Now you
Zelos.
see
I don't
in
know,
the
man.
inside, we got the
This
double
could
dance pop.
run away.
And there it is, the symbiote. We
Oh,
are
Boklat! They killed the Luna fruit.
But the Kraken going down with the
And even
3-piece.
save
And
Spidey
this
ult.
is going to be the swan song of Flashfire meeting its ultimate elements, water, which is
I guess we don't
FlyQuest.
save it,
It's a
it's
full
over.
fly
Doesn't
zone,
matter.
and it's the match. There it
GG's
is,
from
3-0
Fly.
FlyQuest, and moving away from elimination as we say goodbye to Flashfire.
Oh man, they gave him a run for their money so many times. The fact that we even got this third map to be pushed to 3 feels really good for
Dr.
Flashfire.
Mike's-
And
Dr.
you'd have to think
Mike
what would
is
happen if FlyQuest didn't take that early loss and be in this lower bracket, what this Flashfire team could have done with a little bit more room to grow. But that is a dominant victory from FlyQuest and what we'd expect from this top tier team in this lower bracket run that they've been on.
Yeah, from losses, you learn from your mistakes, you get better, and they lost to a really good team. So great job. You can hold your head up high and know that you did it. You know, you did a good job as a unit. And I thought that they did show up pretty well all of those matches, even though it was 3-0. They did good. They showed the fight that they do have, and now they can continue to build on that. And for FlyQuest, they get to advance into a potential pretty crazy heavyweight matchup. We've got a lot of fun things to come. Let me tell you, we experienced a lot of what this first round is, and going from that 16-8, there's going to be a lot of storylines. What has been your favorite thus far leading into our next rounds here?
I think 100 Thieves' domination is obviously something everybody wants to talk about. For me, it was the kind of stalwartness of Shroud X. I know everybody was a little bit down on this team coming into the MRC because of that invitational performance, but it definitely seems like there has been just a come up of their energy, of the way that they approach, and the positivity around this team. So that's been my favorite so far, but yeah, everybody loves a good lower bracket run, so I think FlyQuest is in there too.
Yeah, I'm telling you, play's just different when elimination is up for grabs, guys. Hopefully you enjoyed everything from this round. We have a lot to come, but first, let's relive a little bit of the magic from FlyQuest and check out the highlights.
Let's listen to some shit. I don't think I'm gonna allow you guys to listen to this because I think it's copyrighted. So you know, bum bum bum.
Yeah. It's not the way to be.
Yeah, Bryce, Bubba, it's been a pleasure.
Bum buckle.
LC again. Maybe the editor can put some highlights of that block. It was just a quick warm-up block to get the rust off. It was nothing too serious. So I just want to get this message across as a big thank you to you, and I'll keep giving you these after split updates. But yeah, see you guys later. Chat, we're back. Lost Our Tones is back. We're back with some scrims. Now, the problem we had was EU Masters ended 5 days ago, and the split starts in 3 days. So all these teams that lost in the NLC have had 4 weeks to make a new roster in scrim, and we've basically had like 5 days off, and now we've got 3 days of practice. So we're at a disadvantage. That's just the life of winning, right? If you win MSI, for example, and go into summer split, you're facing the same problem. If you win first and you go into LCK split, the winning team normally suffers a bit. What we have to do is find a way to make it so we can get the most out of the practice in a shorter amount of time. So I think it's just maybe.
Okay. That's just fine. We need to wait to see. He's not fine.
Great execution, just as good as it was in EU Masters, baby. Beautiful.
Yeah, we take 6 for this one. I think they can make contest if they're crazy.
When is a little bit stronger for drop?
A little bit stronger, boss.
Or we play bot tier 1.
Since I'm mid. When R.
They're coming top slowly.
Yeah, we're gonna Leon top. We're gonna Leon top. So we just go bot with someone.
Can you go help them?
We
catch a wave. Will we go now? What?
I can go. I go Leon.
Crown is fighting already though.
Oh, sorry, no flash. No flash.
Okay.
Zin is crossing the top boss.
I mean, overall, our foundational play is just like strong, you know. We're doing very amazing things. Like, I don't know why Crown is dying on midway. What the fuck is he doing? He's just like, okay, he's fuck or what?
You wanna kill her or we can?
Nice, copy,
flash.
We can for sure. I think he's wrong.
Behind you, mid,
I'll just hold.
Nice.
I feel like Velia joined the team, was a solo queue fucking psychopath, absolutely meant to heal. And I feel like, as much as Baus is like getting a lot of eyes, he's popping off, and actually I'm really proud of Baus as well. I feel like Velia is turning into such a strong jungler. Like, he is just turning into such a fucking strong jungler. He needs an NEC offer if he keeps this up. Because his improvements from the start of the year to now, I remember his Viego game against T1, he was like completely shaking, just trying to get solo plays non-stop, trying to just outplay people, to now, where he's actually like moving the map so well and playing through lanes, it's crazy. He has such a good mental, he has such a good work ethic. When I signed every player, the contract says that they can leave whenever they want. I don't want to jail anyone. And you can say it's based whatever, but I feel like that's just only fair with the way we're operating this team. There's 0 buyout, and they can leave whenever they want.
Yeah,
get this in.
I can go.
I'm not gonna be worried.
I can see them.
Yeah.
I'm really out. I feel like.
I can't even give you yet, I got 0. We are trolling.
They're all better, you guys think?
Oh yeah.
I think we okay. Yeah, that's just fine. We'll get to tier 2s. Burn will be out for a break anyway.
Let's hook up.
I'm here.
Lana slowly.
I'm around by the way. Wanna look at them more?
Yeah. No, you're too deep. Okay.
I don't play.
Yeah,
I'm going to
just wait to kill him. Okay, that's free. Lydia looks so OP.
Yeah.
I just made, bro.
This is our jungler.
Happy boss.
Nice.
Okay, game 1 is a win. Overall, just city shit, but
I'm coming. Corky's slowly moving, you're fine.
Now it's
I'm from this side.
Dipping.
Bop.
Bop.
Bop. Can we stay?
Yeah.
We have soul. There's anti boss. When
Yeah. Or he's coming up base.
Oh, close.
I tried.
Okay.
No spot for it.
I'm ulting soon.
I'm taking it all.
It's the only
Nice, guys. Nice.
Oh, the Lost Tones are back in business, baby.
You don't have bot, right?
Nope.
It's Polish tradition to close the game. Yo, shout out to Poland. Postcard room. Thank you guys for screaming us. Is this Poland's new like super team? Because Syncrop's fucking good. Melonix good player. Is this like the new team that's gonna smash the Ultra League or what? I know Odie is good player, even though he did int me in solo queue and fucked my fucking fucked my channel. I don't know purpose.
I think when they come, I will W bars away and I'll kill the people tanking, okay? That's how I did.
Okay. We're diving bot.
Bars flashed.
I'm looking
No
bot.
one's aggro, what the fuck is this? No one's aggro, what the fuck? Bars flash. I think it's wrong ass. Please live, kill mana. Wait. Holy, you're
What the fuck, Velia?
Thank you.
How fast is it?
Oh, clean. Very low, very low.
Really,
we need to help. I can flash combo this one.
I'm ulting here. Big ult for me.
Oh my god, it's beautiful actually. I don't know how that works.
Has flash, has no flash.
I'm going back mid. I'm going back mid.
We can go.
I'm best behind. I'm best TP behind.
Come. Can you make it?
Did it.
It wasn't me. Bars? Maybe I can run this. It's already really nice.
Bro.
I'll take it.
Yeah, you get blue as well.
Yes. Maybe.
Do we feel strong to fight here?
Yes.
I feel strong. Yon needs the base and he will take some. On the way. Yon is really weak here. I'm ulting this line.
You only have one ult. I have 4.
No, this is free kill.
All you for now. I have 2. I have one bot by the way.
Yeah, I can keep playing this.
Beautiful.
I think they used like all 3 flashes.
Ah, he told me power. I was gonna say, how the fuck is Baus solo clean?
Okay, that's 4 flashes I think. Central ult.
All in.
I couldn't get it.
Flash, okay?
Combo nades. They're going to go 3 seconds my combo.
Oh my god.
I think we fight.
Yeah.
I'm fine, guys.
Big Yon ult.
Okay, don't
When it's just crazy OP.
We don't have tower already. Just saying.
I'm looking on you by the way. We win this.
Rotating top.
Yes, we
You
are.
wanna stay now? It's just ours.
We can stand killing.
Yeah, I think so. At least get away.
I'm pushing top. Better.
We can kill him, Ari.
I'm not gonna work. I'm coming around.
Yon?
I'm not gonna work. I'm gonna work.
I'm going jungler.
I can run 2 stars.
I'm not gonna work.
I'll go Varus.
Wait, how can
Yeah, I'm ulting.
I've seen 2.
I'm not
My bad.
Nice taunt, Baus. Hey, Kato, how are you playing Nautilus today and watching the game at the same time? Lol.
Baus,
I'm behind it.
We kill him, yeah. I just need to push on. Baus is dead. Pardon me, he's on basic here. Yeah. Or we have to trade. We have 6 drops. Maybe we trade. Push me bot.
Effort levels.
Mine are okay. I guess I might be rude. Oh, shit. Why didn't I kill it? Oh,
together.
She flashed. I'm gonna get a tower. We're in sync.
Granny, I'm blocked here. Can you back?
I'm okay. She took the wave.
Yep. As long as you
We
kill
have
the
1
wave.
minion.
One range. You can get away with it.
Yeah, I need to clear this wave.
So I give you it down, right?
Yeah.
Okay, understand it.
I should be able to do
Pyramid,
this.
I'm not connected here.
No, there's no flash, okay? I know.
That's support, I think.
Okay, it's time for me to connect with you guys. No flash first.
Nice.
Get a lot.
Smolder stacks are 227.
I'm
That's
gonna
pretty
attack on
good.
spawn.
Get the flower! Get the flower! Get those flowers! Oh my god, my spawn objective. I'm so done, I'm so mad.
Yeah, get the flowers in there. Yeah, check the alcove as well. Oh my
Yeah,
god. Oh my god. Oh my god. This is my kind of mid laner, bro. This is the kind of mid laner I like, bro. He checks the flowers. Oh my god, he's still going as well. I'm gonna cry.
Okay, we should just go.
Yeah. I will
What am I doing?
go.
Holy.
This works.
Oh, what are you doing?
Ricky thought you had flash.
I have flash combo. I'm just in front of you.
Double spawns.
Looking to the
Don't forget on stage it won't be you on north south.
Engage me, Galio, maybe?
Sorry, I increased the mic volume.
Yeah, we can fight this. I'm behind you.
Look, no, shoot.
Like my jungler in the stream game,
There's
it's,
no sorry, 3 seconds.
it's 4 levels up. But on a stage game, I'm scared that he just goes into a team fight, gets one shot and dies.
Take this next. I don't do much anymore. But yeah.
Absolute, I think, Amazon.
That's it.
Nice. Here we go.
We don't have minions, so I'm gonna drop aggro, okay? We don't have minions, nothing.
Cannot
You could ride this to fountain, what happens?
It's not possible. Look at this. You can break this one.
What? That's silly.
Yeah, we're dying, guys. We're dying.
Nah, I'm reformed.
This guy in chat, we do one tank jungle game. He goes, Velia is an assassin, stop giving him tanks. Velia wants a Poppy. We gave him anything into Fury and he said he wants Poppy. He thought about Zed and he said, now I want Poppy. And then it's my fault. What do we do? Picking fucking Kazakhs? But I don't know how good Velia is from Poppy. I'm not gonna lie, I'm very strong.
Let's freaking go.
Let me die. What?
That's a lot of damage.
It's probably whatever, okay? Blue. I just would try and case, but I don't think
That is a lot of
I think
damage.
about the Raptors.
Yeah, base for your onward.
Looking for death here.
We still have Fury.
I'm going for death.
Could be here, okay? Could be
As he dies.
I'm going to Nari. I'm going to Fury. Get Fury. Hard flash.
I'm out of camp on HP. Run flash.
Flash
What's going on?
I mean, wave is
Red
rushing. Wave is good.
Yeah, look for that here, no?
Yeah,
I mean, normally they don't do the here.
Challenging time for 2-hour flame session on Velia, you're right.
I'm getting gang.
I think you're fine.
King of the plate, later.
Okay, that's a 3-hour flame session on Velia. Fast time.
You respect one. I have flashing 2.
Yeah.
Oh my god, I failed it. Okay, guys, anyway.
I want to take this to CS, bro. This is yours, okay?
Just kill, no? Take tower and kill.
No, Fury.
Wait,
Are you here? Do I need to TP? I'm TP.
Yeah, probably. Are you here?
Fight now. Ari's coming, but fight.
Grounded.
Ari's here.
5 for Ari. Can we take tower?
Can we?
W2?
Just no flash, just dash. I don't think we reach, do we?
Why not? Shield blocks as well.
Wow.
Then the Fury
Oh,
just
So stupid, the next
he's
fight.
broken.
That's it. It's a bit far back. I'm going. I can get you off the rail. Fucking care, nothing.
Wave is coming, but I can tank it.
Just go back now.
Should decide to die.
Yeah.
Well, the game's over.
You're losing a bit on mid.
Oh, get him, Bossy.
You got it now,
Yeah.
Wait, you can drop power aggro? Wait, you can drop power aggro with the
Armor
Fury
shield
W?
or something. I know the champ.
Bro, that's crazy.
Did you dash on your face?
You can actually, like, you just press the button, that's it, you just drop power aggro, that's it.
Amazing.
No,
I
you
can
can
I can
Oh my
follow
god, my
Right
fucking
now.
took my flash. Oh my god, I'm fucking dead from the stepping over. There's no way. Hey.
There's you. Rumble has ult.
Yeah.
I can come. I'm just waiting.
I feel like the game's already over. Like, Crownies.
I hold in 5. They're ready. I just W the rail.
I can
But the Fury is just
Hold now.
the most OP thing in existence. I feel like Tristana just carries against all the champs.
Yeah, don't fight now. I will take one wave. This is the
15. Slowly.
One wave.
I'm looking.
Alright.
Ooh, Velia.
I fucking pull me.
Velia's kind of just clean. Like, he's just so clean.
I'm looking.
Look at Ari.
Don't press the herald, don't press the herald.
What the fuck?
I'm behind. Can I go by already?
Nice.
Can you do the Drake alone? Yeah, let's go.
I'm not
Let's
there.
jump.
Can I push this, no?
No, she can't.
Okay, that's fine.
I'll take a...
You can wait here.
XP.
Ground wheel, we want.
I'll not take one. Just go
Kill this.
80.
Let's attack and let's up, guys. We can just do that.
We can split friend, don't worry.
I think we end with this. Herald. I'm tanking.
Save me,
Herald.
Herald. Wait, the herald stopped my ignite from ticking. That's nice.
Yeah.
Oh,
Alright, well, the scrims went pretty well. Passes gonna play Surreal Tournament now.
I'm on HP.
There's
Hit Brownie! Hit Brownie!
I'm not playing.
I'm getting it.
Maybe if you pack here, look for him.
He's gonna die or what?
Oh. You had a club cone. She's gonna fucking W you soon.
Run.
It can be blocked, guys. If she gets you, it's over.
This is like a fucking horror film.
Brownie, get me out. Brownie.
It's like a crazy
Brownie.
dog, bro.
He's dead.
How
How much range does the W have?
Oh, give it out. Okay, good. Oh, no way you died.
What the fuck
Oh,
is
fuck,
this?
that's Help! Help me!
I can TP.
Help me, boss!
What is this?
I think
Oh my god. What is going on?
I'm multing. There's no more friend
Okay, maybe it's better now. Okay, it's loud enough, but...
I'm coming.
Oh, they have the hot dog Fury skin coming out. True. I'll kill them after that.
Ooh,
behind.
Round behind.
Bro.
Ready to destroy the game.
Tower's up. We do so, I think. I have there. I have there. Yeah, my love fight.
Don't touch this, no? She has invulnerability.
Yeah, I know, but I thought I could like CC. I don't dare touch him.
Raise that.
The tower
How
has
much
things.
Okay, let's go. Run it down mid.
Okay, good job. I can't CC. What do you call it? CC chain?
Jesus, yeah.
Fuck, those towers are just gonna keep spawning.
Yeah, but this rumble is not. Oh.
Let's go, Baron.
You said you were gonna TP nemesis.
Yeah, then I figured it's not gonna work.
You're gonna guess like it's your fault. I'll be
She
protected.
has Sonya's crying.
Nope, no person, guy.
And he's actually dead. Yeah, we're good. My god. So run down Burn, right?
Just burn, no?
Yeah.
Run flash,
yeah.
Yeah, nice. Guys, I need to just kite this.
Yeah, no.
We're going in.
Rumble ult and Rumble ult. I think Ori still has maybe.
Just let me see if we can play. Rumble ult.
Rumble's on this.
Why does Velia's laugh sound like the Lolo move? It just sounds like Lolo looks.
Ori Rumble ult.
No flash on AD mid, okay? No flash AD mid support.
Just look now, yeah. Listen.
I'm ulting Rumble
ult. Rumble ult. Nice W.
Good copies.
I think I'm very slow.
Oh my god, the stunner.
What?
Rumble is OP.
The fuck?
Nemesis wins.
The Mina balance.
Right ahead of me now.
Maybe? W.
I can't take it.
Because vulnerable.
She told you the rule.
Did not ban against it.
He didn't, and we won't necessarily see that same answer from Rad. So it is all eyes on FlyQuest triple res comp here, and now Cooper-tastic also on the Loki. I think was a little bit of that unsung hero in the last series on the backs of the Vanguard play that we were seeing from Spark Chief and Gasklin. But I think this one's going to be a very strategist-heavy setup here between the two teams.
I'm actually shocked because you didn't go with, you got the Venom ban, who's decent on this map. Okay, are they adjusting now, manually going over to Star-Lord? No, they're going to stick with their... I'm just a little shocked they didn't go with the ban, you know, just because it's so dominant here, especially on this map. On defense, you have to get rid of them not once, but twice, and you have to locate the Atom so the res doesn't happen. I've seen teams just stall in this first point because it's so tough to get through it all.
And it can be so difficult to find that entrance here as well. Like with this choke point, you obviously see like a lot of the time the structure be a big play into it, but pushing through that little point there is extremely important to keep down. And then once you get through there, you have to push onto the point because you don't want to get caught in transition there. As we're going to get the portal coming through here to start the fight potentially. As Rad want to make a play straight onto the point. They move in with some early damage from manually. But there's a really good response right now as now actually Rad being pushed off a little bit.
Great spot for the Loki claw, and unfortunately just flies off the wall there, and that's going to obviously stop a little momentum. There's the melee slash of anger. Just mad, but the house here is great for getting reset as Loki, as we are seeing this team fight all happen within the house. Lantern's going down early, some key abilities here, and we're getting a good little response from FlyQuest, putting that pressure on early.
Look at Light take the angle over here as well. He wants to try to find Manual. He goes for the spin to win combo with the portal. We've seen a lot of teams be centered around this type of strategy, but I gotta say, Rad are doing a really good job of defending from the other side of things, using this arcade as a boon for them to play off of.
Using the house that they didn't build, and they're able to keep them alive here. Spark keeps raining down the wall damage, and energy has been fantastic with Mantis. The Soul Bomb being used perfectly to keep everybody alive, and right here and now, we've got Cooper-tastic keeping everybody up with that ultimate, and the Whale coming down with no connection, unfortunately, from Chime.
Yeah, that's a little tough, but now they got the engaged strangling prison from Len. Maybe he can get the follow-through, but Light is there to defend it off the back of it. Now, there you have that dance party going on, but it's not going to be long enough, and you still have Galactic Legend from Light this entire time. He's going headshots onto Groot, and he's going to chase down the rest of Rad. After all of that hard-fought fighting, it is still FlyQuest that come out on top.
Yeah, the Wicked might like his blinding lights, but unfortunately, it was not enough to keep the team. I mean, it kept the team alive a little bit, but didn't get the job done. Look at Cooper-tastic with a freaking snipe there, and getting rid of the Doctor Strange to slow things down, stagger them massively. But now look, Zelos, one of the best Atom players that I have seen, and I pull on what we saw in the invitation from him. They are locked and loaded here going into the rest of this defense.
Yeah, they absolutely are. And just keeping eyes on targets early. I love this kind of triple layer setup that FlyQuest are attempting. Now they're going to need to figure out how the building breaks a little bit here, but getting ready for that next push from Rad.
A lot of patience here. I mean, obviously the Doctor Strange pick was definitely slowing things down. Actually, you can see it looks like that Strange not only got picked, but he's taking a little walk here to potentially come back and get the reset going. Energy, though, with the snipes from Chime, and this is going to be tough when Energy is playing crazy on the Mantis.
Hey, it's the headshots that matter on the Mantis, and when you lay them down like that, it feels real good. We'll see now the adaptation of Force manually still having that Galactic Legend, but they're struggling to find an entrance. I think there might be a problem.
Yeah, listen, we've all been there. You got the, you know, you have it happen, and you're having to just really, it's really tough to get a 5v6, right? So you're getting some nice patience here, and you know, actually, fortunately, FlyQuest had their ults already, and I guess, you know, Rad can get a little bit of poke going on. There's kind of a mutual agreement here. They're just staring down the eyes of the enemies. This is tough, though. A lot of time getting off the clock.
And you're running down on that time. About 35 seconds left here. They need to find that last push. They might just have to do it without him as they come around the right side of the fight and decide to back away. They just are waiting on a little bit more time, but they're running out of that time, Cozy. 20 seconds.
I've been on that side. We're just begging to click through the menu screens. I see the warning. Let me in. Let me in. And Connie's finally in. Doctor Strange, I have Agamotto. 13 seconds left. They're going to have to really get in fast here, but there's the Galactic Legend happening first.
He's going to find his targets here. Really nice brute wall as well. We're getting a nice little angle there, but the portal is going to be the difference as trying to get back onto the point with overtime there. There's their own response to the Galactic Legend. They have the eye back photo on multiple members, and they actually find a nice little tick, but it's not going to be enough. There's only a couple members left, and that Fate of Both Worlds is used, but they're just buying time.
Yeah, that was a great response there, but unfortunately, all the ults coming out. Born again, you've got the multiple strategist ults keeping them alive, and it was great Agamotto, but not enough to be able to take everyone down. He has a full charge here. Big pop, bam! He takes down Cooper-tastic.
Easy does it, apparently, as this comp is just so difficult to deal with. Once you take them down, they come right back and growing like weeds, as now it is manually trying to pick them apart with the spin to win, going into the arcade. This is the push coming through from Rad. They find a couple picks on the other side of the wall. This must mean that they get the first phase cap.
You know what? I think Connie just wanted to make things exciting, all right? He's like, I'm going to disconnect and come back in a little bit, and then we'll come and get the point anyway. Fantastic. You couldn't write the narrative better in an MCU film. The portal coming in clutch, the Agamotto, and the win. That was awesome.
Hey, you got to set up for the hero moments. Aren't we here for that? As now it's the angle from FlyQuest to try to defend this long side point as the push is coming through. I really like the pressure that Manually has been putting onto Light.
Yeah, no, they've been a great job in the trading, and that first fight was really close, and so once they reset, we were able to see that pressure back return. Zealous, though, kind of picking up a page from Vision, getting those nice snipes there from Adam Warlock, and the pressure building. Spark Chief can set up the team with a great combo here. Look for that here in this next fight, but Zealous doesn't even need it.
Oh, he gets blocked by the strange wall, but I don't even think it matters. They're chasing them back into the arcade. That's an eye of Agamotto. That ends up catching Spark Chief on the other side of it. Now they actually push out of their spawn point. They're using this wall to try to get some free damage down onto FlyQuest, but this is oppressive, Cozy. I don't think they can get out of this chokehold.
Yeah, I think Connie went to Kamar Taj to read up on some Agamottos because, my goodness, just great ults from them. But the response there, we have it right now, Lynn, yeah, with the whale and the clobber in time, and they got two, but the born against happening.
Here we go, legendary. Is it going to be the moment for Manually as he clears them off the point and also pushes them around the corner here too? It is just going to be the clone taking down some good damage stats there and maybe a little bit of buying of the space for Rad as they push the point.
Yeah, this is where it's tough, you know, because you're playing great, but you have to effectively eliminate them twice as much with all this res happening in the soul bounce. This is such a tough matchup for them, which is surprising why they left it there, but they're doing a good job, all things considered. Connie building up that ultimate, trying to get things going, but Gaston has that meteor ready to crash down the second he sniffs a support ult.
Looking at Cooper-tastic now as well. Gasklin is down for the last little bit. They're about halfway to that push of the point, so they can actually put the pressure on Manually going forward with that Fate of Both Worlds being utilized by Abs. And they actually just push straight into FlyQuest. Look how much space they have between them and the point. They're going to have to pull back and get more members on there to push faster.
Yeah, the Vanguard's doing their job to the maximum here. Fantastic Vanguard space play here as now they're forced to back up just a tad. Next battle coming in, but the Agamotto is on full lock. They're going to have to look to block this. They know it's coming. Gaston, Spark Chief, can they rise up? Not before Light goes down. Connie goes out of the match and comes in a superstar here. And this is going to come down to this meteor. Oh,
there it is. It's the multi-ulti combo as the meteor hits. But they actually find a couple picks. That eye was massive there, but I don't think it matters. 5 members down, and it's FlyQuest pushing this point.
Yeah, oh, wow. Okay, Abs with a little bit of a overtime before it was closed, shut the chapter. Yeah, that was great. And honestly, outside of that imprison into the Meteor M, They were looking, you know, not bad for what the circumstances they went through there. This first point's tough to get, but again, they were winning a lot of these fights, but they had to win it 3 times over with the board again and no Bucky. It's tough to win.
It's really tough to win, and you can't adapt really in this situation. Like they're just gonna keep running this setup for FlyQuest, and now they're gonna be on the attacking side and have that kind of relentless pursuit moving forward. I think that first point was a little dicey. I do like a little bit of time given to Rad to try to push something, and they made something out of it when Kana came back. But now they have to make a really strong defense on this first point, buy some time, and then see what they can do on that second push.
Yeah, absolutely. Again, given the circumstances, I like what they've done. Connie earned my respect from just honestly some fantastic exchange play. They couldn't have said better myself. Looking at what they have, I mean, the protect and giving Spark Chief access to one of his favorites is a risky move. We'll see if it pays off for them. I mean, do you think that going into the next match, we're going to see the same kick bans from that because of just the play they're seeing here?
I mean, in their last series, we did see FlyQuest get the ban of the Groot against them. So maybe we'll get Rad adapting to the situation here and finding that as well. Because Spark Chief has just been too good on this pick here. And now they'll be able to separate this space very nicely and not have to potentially lose a lot of that time that Rad Esports had in that first fight. They do keep the similar composition, and it is just going to be that relentless pressure we talked about.
Yeah, it's a great Loki part of the map, though, and I think it's okay. I think Loki will have a bit better of a time in this house to fall back to. They used it early on offense, funny enough, but now having it on defense, a bit closer to home there as we have a nice trade from Spinny to Cooper-tastic. Battle of the Lokis, the multiverse at play here, and the favor going to Rad at the beginning.
Yeah, getting a little bit of the better of the angle there as well, and now Chime on this Namor is just picking shots over the rubble
Very
here
strong,
too.
unstoppable,
Love to see that addition.
Best team, bro.
Very strong combo with the Luna there.
Might be
for
best
that
team in the
extra
world,
Monstro. But now he's trying to get those targets going. We're getting closer and closer to these ults.
Yeah, good poke damage there from that turret, getting things
Spark
rolling.
car, bro, on their team.
Energy's gonna be first to go.
DPS, bro,
with
is so
something
good, bro.
cooking for the team,
So
linking
good.
closer and closer here, and getting a nice
So good, bro.
basket there on Light, taking them down, and that's a huge pick early.
They
And
might
yo,
actually
I
find a
think
little bit more too.
you're about to
Sparky's
get a
able to
Worlds
wall off the rest of them, though.
Championship
Nice
soon,
counter
bro.
wall from Lin. I think he's giving Spark Chief a little run
I
for
think
his
it's being
money
teased.
here. Beautiful
I've been seeing some energies from like pro players and shit, and they're talking about like big stuff coming up and shit. So
and another KO comes through.
yeah, and they can't say much about it. So I'm thinking World soon.
Yeah, and that's the problem. I mean, you got
Real life
people
Worlds
playing
and shit be
NBA
fire.
stars, but one can res back,
VP
one
gets
not,
100
right? So that makes
Ts.
a big difference as the whale
We'd
coming
see
down, trying
like
to get that
the
connection.
Chinese
And Light
teams
now
for the
is gonna
first
finish the
time.
job here on Ab, see if he can
We'd
get
see the
something going.
Koreans
Beautiful
against
first
us and
push
shit.
from
That'd be
FlyQuest,
fire,
the portal
bro.
coming to play already.
Yeah, they're trying to get on
Yeah,
that
when are we
point.
gonna
They
get
already
to
have
see
multiple
any
members over there,
EU,
and
Asia?
Light picks
Yeah,
off
Worlds, bro.
time. In the
If it
end, you're gonna
happens,
be lacking
which
that
I
more damage.
think is
Another
gonna
KO
happen.
comes through as
And
well
bro,
for Spark
it
Chief.
might
They
be,
still have the strangling prison as
bro,
well,
it might be
and
$1
they've
million
already taken
on
out
the line, by the
Lin.
way.
This is the point going the way of FlyQuest, and now they just have to push
Because
a little bit further.
when you really think about it, bro,
Yeah, you know,
this
one thing about
tournament
Light
is
map
$100,000
awareness
for
and
each
who's where
region.
is
So
just
there's
near
like
the top
4
of
or
the game.
5
I mean,
regions.
just being able to peel not
So
only
it's like
his teammates,
500
but
k they're
knowing when
using
and where people are setting up fantastic
for a
play. We have
tournament.
an
Well, so
Agamotto to set
Worlds
them
is
up here, and
definitely
then you
1
have the
million.
legendary coming from
And it's gonna be so
manually. We'll
fire,
see if
bro.
they use
1
that for the
fucking
opening
million.
fight. But Born Again and all the passives up to go, this is tough.
You're gonna have
Oh, there's a reason why
qualifiers,
we
it's
see
gonna be
this top all
fire,
the time,
then
but
you're gonna
maybe
go
this is
to
the point that
Worlds.
they can push. Maybe
Gonna
they
be
can
so
get some
fucking cool,
snipes
bro.
here. Zelos going for his own through this doorway.
Fucking
It's such a
cinema.
hard point to fight over, but the rest of FlyQuest have been pushing the point this entire time. They're going to be able to get an angle over here on the right side of the fight. And here comes the Galactic Legend himself. The Guardians of the Galaxy making themselves known. And Light is the one leading the
Holy, that
way.
was crazy.
Connie goes in with a big eye Agamotto, but I don't think it matters. The fate of both worlds has been unleashed, but it is a defensive savior. Now on the other side, the rebuttal manually trying to get his own legendary status started. But
Do you
I don't
think someone's
he
gonna
can do
sign
it.
Sinatra?
Shut down in the sky.
I don't know,
Yeah,
bro.
Light waiting patiently on that bump ball to be used, and then at that point, Chime had nothing to respond
Does
to
the team
legendary. He
have
could just
like
kind of fold from there.
100k
Great
per
bubble
month
there
to
keep everybody
give him?
alive in the Agamotto. Connie did land a
Because
couple
Sinatra
there,
makes
but
a
was
lot
not
of
enough to
money
get the
just
job
streaming
done.
and just
And
chilling.
at this point, it's the last chance to
So he
make
doesn't
a
really
stance.
need the money,
They have a
you know?
good amount of ultimates to do so.
It's
So
just
they need
like
to go to
Shroud,
Luna
bro.
here,
Why
go to
would
the
Shroud
damage, get the
play?
whale out, and see
He
if they
makes
can
a
get the
fuck ton of
picks.
money.
I love it. Get the whale
He's already
out.
really
Tries
good.
through
But
strategy
if Itsu
that
could get
works, and now
Sinatra,
you
bro,
get in
he'd be
and
probably the
James Williams
best
at
DPS,
least
bro.
coming through. They have the crystals right on top of it.
Former
though. The
Overwatch
Lantern,
League
as you
MVP,
say, and now
used to play
manually,
Valorant
maybe on top of the second level,
professionally.
is going to get the pick on
Always
the
top of
right.
the
He'll have
ladder.
that redemption, he'll have that revive. Here comes
Be
that
fired,
Fate of both
bro.
worlds coming through with the
Unlikely
Loki
to happen,
play.
bro.
And I don't know if they can buy time.
And look at this fucking res, bro.
Unfortunately, they missed the whale for the follow-up on the board again.
Bro,
They played
FlyQuest
great on the
never
first
misses
hits
on the
without
res.
the ultimates, but now they're
They
gonna have to
never
really
miss,
step up
bro.
without the ultimates to follow Light, though. Not gonna let that happen. Taking
Never
down Lin
fucking
in the
miss,
process.
bro. No, they're just gonna
And
win,
Light,
bro.
as we've seen time and time again,
They-
takes the
they have
game
a
into his
low-key.
hands here. If they had
They
that
can
whale
copy.
follow-up, though, that was gonna be it. They could shut the door.
It was
Yeah,
so close.
the
It
humble
was so
king, bro.
darn close. Now
Sinatra,
looking
the
to
humble
push
king.
back a little bit. Light just giving his life there, though. As you see, the push is stopped, but they're going to find a little bit more here now. They just have to push it a little bit further. It's just a little bit longer for FlyQuest to get the win over this round and start off this best of 5 in a positive way. I think they're pushing them off the point. Nomura gets pushed back, and that's the final push
This is
here.
gonna
One
be a
more stop
win
with the bubble.
for Fly.
Got the portal though, and here comes Abs with the ultimate, able to go to the healing, and unfortunately Chime went down. If he did, they were gonna get the whale close and could respawn. Now they gotta deal with the legendary manual though, getting
Started
a nice
all
push, correcting them
behind,
inside, getting
Max
more space
win.
on that point, and Rad able to take the point
There you
over
go.
yet again.
Soul
Oh
Bond.
my god, the Galactic Legend versus Galactic Legend. Who
It's
gets
just
it
wait,
better?
it's just
And
Max win, bro. It's over.
Oh my god, Spark Chief just actually finds that KO.
Fucking
in the
Max
middle of it
win,
all.
bro.
And this is the push. They're off the
No
point.
touch.
They have to
Groot
desperately
wall.
get on, but it's not enough.
GG.
FlyQuest
Bro, I think there's like another game after
Yeah,
this,
I
bro.
mean, listen, we're gonna break
been
down
going on for a
what
minute,
just
bro.
happened there in a
Holy
second.
fuck.
I think there.
Holy
In
fuck.
fact, I mean, heck, we saw it from Rad.
Yeah,
They
give me
were
2
able
seconds. I'm gonna go
respond
to the
time and
kitchen
time
right
again
quick.
with a team fight of
Be right
their
back.
own and get
Get some water.
eliminations, but they have to do it twice. That's why the res comp it's so hard to deal with. They played perfectly on that last point and didn't even have to use ultimates, but it came up short because of the Born Again.
God, you just look at that healing on the side of FlyQuest. That is despicable, and it's coming from a 3-fold setup for them. Not only that, but those reses coming through as well. It is a tried and true strategy that FlyQuest are executing so well.
Yeah, look at, we had Red Esports, they protected the group, but Spark Chief just getting that MVP, right? Obviously is a comfortable group player in all. And listen, you gotta think that the band's gonna come out now for the triple res. I'm glad that they tested it out. They tried the waters out, and I think they know leaving that though that they can potentially, win in these team fights, but they just can't win, 9 limbs.
Yeah, and that's a little difficult for sure. I think the biggest thing now, though, is you have to remember this is lower bracket. This is do or die here. It is a best of 5. You have a lot of games to play, but you have to start thinking how you can give yourself a low bar of execution for Rad to get into this series.
Yeah, absolutely. The team's going to be able to reset, reload. We got a new map, but let's first check out the highlights of what we just witnessed.
Remember the dusk, the lights gripping tightly, trapping all those fighting souls. But yet, across the world, I see you standing in my way. And remember the time, the place we used to fight, like the sun and moon. And I wonder if ever there was a time that we were friends. The night has fallen, shadows looming, and yes, that time has come for me to seek you out. We are set now for our last reunion. Break the chains, find your way, come find me. Do
Daddy's back there. Okay. When did you learn editing, or that just easy for you? Just a lot of reps, bro. I've been editing since I was like maybe 15. I've done a lot of like different projects in terms of like editing, trying to grow some social media pages. I had an Instagram page where I was doing like some anime edits or whatnot. That was more kind of normal posts, like visual or images. But I have multiple YouTube channels and shit. I've done TikToks and shit. I've tried dropshipping. Mostly it comes from dropshipping, I think, honestly. And also learning a lot from like Mr. Beast's podcast and shit. But if you want to learn how to edit, just have to practice. If you care about something, try to make videos about it, and you'll get better and shit. That's what I always do. How old am I? I'm 20. I'm 20, bro. How about you, bro? How old is you? How old is Bad? How old is my boy Bad? But this shit is gonna go on for so much. Damn, yeah, you're Unc, bro. What's up, Unc? What's up, Unc? That's my uncle right there, bro. I got my uncle watching me and shit. That's legendary, bro. Holy fuck. That's my man. That's my man right there. Oops. Yo, bro, you don't want to try creating content and shit? That shit is fun, bro. Especially when you do it about or over something you really like. Like, I really like Marvel Rivals, so I do Rivals content. It's effortless for real. It's super easy for me. I try to, you find someone you want to be like, and then you can apply it to like whatever subjects you like. That's my strategy. There's this one streamer I really like called Cadril. I'm just gonna show you. Like right now, he's the biggest League of Legends streamer by far. He does a lot of competitive shit, you know. He co-streams and shit. He watches the pro play, the pro games. He gets a lot of fucking views and shit. He gets like 50,000 live viewers on Twitch. He also has his own team with like streamers and shit. And they're close to being like pro level good and shit. You're lazy? Bro, everyone's lazy, bro. I'm lazy. But I found something I cared about. You know? I don't know. And I think laziness is kind of a phase. I guarantee you sometimes you feel like doing things. Like sometimes you're super motivated, right? And you want to do shit. Maybe sometimes you got like ideas and shit. You don't really go over them or don't really apply, try to execute. League falling off. Whoa, chill out, bro. I don't think League fell off, bro. I guess you can say that for a little bit. Because I think the beginning of the latest League season, bro, they removed a lot of free stuff. So everyone was fucking mad, bro. Because they went like full fucking like EA mode or like business bullshit, bro. Trying to make everything paid. They made a battle pass that was trash. They removed the free rewards. Everyone was mad, but now they just put it back in. Okay, viewership. I've heard about this too in terms of like worlds and shit. Esport. Maybe. I still watch it from time to time. I don't know. But I don't think anyone really wants to watch the main broadcast. Honestly. The only reason I'm watching League is because there's a streamer I like that watches it and makes it a lot easier to watch. And it also does recaps and shit. So I don't have to wait 3 hours and watch a fucking main broadcast and shit. You know, I just watch the recaps. And whenever I want to tune into a live game, I watch the live game, you know? But yeah. Maybe for the main broadcast for sure. But I think co-streamers are doing well. Especially Casual, bro. I think his numbers are just going up. There's so many games left, bro. I don't know if I can watch all of this. I'm looking on Twitter, bro. This is crazy. This is crazy, bro. I don't know, bro. I think this might be it for me today, bro. I think this might be it. Your shout to you, bad, bro. Always there, bro. Always there, bro. Whenever you can, you're always there for me, bro. Watching the stream, enjoying yourself. Shout out to you, bro. But I think we're gonna end it here, bro. Okay, get some rest. Get myself ready for next week, where the real games start. Cause like, bro, I think there's like 5 games left or some shit. But yeah, shout out to you, bro. Peace out. My man, bro.